Oh, whoa, gods. Oh, I forgot about that. All right. Hello, my amazing people, my spell slingers, my humdingers, my wonderful people. Welcome on in. I'm your shadow Vtuber spells, and we have a shared chat today. So not just with the amazing, the wonderful, the perfect Milia left, but also with the fantabulous Senothu streams, both of whom are linked in Twitch. Like, if you're in Twitch, they're linked over there. Anyways, hi everybody. It has been ages, and I'm so sorry with like how just not streaming I've been for the past like month. I want to say it's been like a month since I last like did any actual streaming. Anyways, point is it's been insane. I was what was it? I was like, disease just started and I got an adlo. No! Yeah, no, that's yeah, no, that's knock on hell's door. Heck yeah, welcome to the help desk. How may I help you and how may I sass you today? I'm not nearly as sassy as the help desk, though I would love to be as sassy as that. But yeah, the ads are to prevent I've got mid-rolls on, so it prevents pre-rolls, but technically I just started stream, so that's my first pre-roll. Anyways, yeah, so I was in the hospital, and then I was recovering from the hospital, and then I went to Hawaii, and then I was recovering from Hawaii, and now I'm back, and we've got like a bunch of people going on. We've got Sunny, and we've got Milia, and we've got Owl, and we've got Echo, and we're gonna be doing Zelda tabletop today, so I'm really excited for that. Thick with how many C's? I don't know. I can only claim credit for keeping you away from streaming for a week. Yeah. Wait, why has Milia requested the join? Milia is in charge, I think. But anyways, so yeah, that's where I've been. Is basically I've been away and then recovering from being away, which is why I haven't been in streams so much. But hopefully going forward, I can be more regular now that I've actually, like, you know, I don't have anything big coming up. But yeah, let's go back in. I've currently got Discord deaf muted, but I'm going to go back in and undeaf mute everybody. We dragged spells over a stranded island. It was fun. Yeah, no. Yeah, no, I was dragged all over an island. It was great. It was a really fun time. I loved it. But I did need to take some time to recover from it, because boy, did we did a lot of
one reincarnation off with a Mai Tai on a beach.
He's on the you know, the beach of Lake Hylia, because there's no ocean in this version of Hyrule, and he's just, you know, sipping a margarita while Jimmy Buffett plays in the background, minding his own business, and there's like explosions in Hyrule Field behind him. He's like, somebody else's problem.
I came into something really interesting, apparently.
Yeah, we're making jokes about how Ganon is going to show up during this combat encounter, and Link is on a vacation because he took this reincarnation off. So.
Oh yeah,
sweetheart, how are you already having scuff, sweetie?
I don't know. What? My internet was just like, oh, that's a great stream you've got going over there after you haven't streamed properly for like a month. What if we just
shame
didn't?
If I went out.
Yeah, right. It was only for a second. It was only a blip, so I think I'm okay. But hopefully.
Honestly, I'm surprised I haven't gotten a notice from my internet company being like, hey, you didn't pay this month's internet bill. We're going to shut you off.
Yeah, if I super have to, I can move to my phone to Discord so I can still play. I just won't be able to stream. So at the very least, I'll be able to finish playing this session. I don't know about how stream's going to go, though. Fingers crossed.
Well, here's to hoping. But of course, we are still waiting on our fourth player, so This is a chatting time.
Yes. Would you all like to introduce yourselves, by the way, for the chat, so that everyone on my end can know who you wonderful people are?
Or elect someone to go first.
You spoke first. It's your turn.
All right. Hello everyone. I am Owl, not a streamer, just a random D&D player. Here I'll be playing Dorn, a Hylian veteran of the army who is trying to deal with the chaos as the entire kingdom has crumbled around her.
Yeah. The mom friend.
Funny enough, though, there's actually going to be 2 mom friends in this group.
It's gay.
And now it's your turn.
I think Dorn is more of the exhausted aunt who is holding all the child leashes.
Hi, everybody. I'm Sunny. I go by Sunny, but I'm Snow through streams. And I am playing the Zora, mostly healer, Ruin, who... I still love the thank Hylia the fish has fireball. I'm sorry.
Mm-hmm.
I see Ruin now, and that's immediately what my brain associates her with. So I thank you for that, because yes,
the greatest joke to come out of the campaign yet.
And she's gonna mom people. I already know it. There's no way I can stop her from doing that because I mom people.
Yeah.
And I apologize in advance.
I suppose I'm the only person left to introduce themselves at this point, so...
Only
I don't think we've made that many yet.
We'll get there.
Hi.
Hi, we're live echo.
I'm microwaving my lunch in case you can't hear.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Just a microwave Foley in the background. It's all good.
I'm so glad. I was really hoping that got picked up.
I just noticed your title for stream spells, and I love it.
I take
Crackheads
no
and a dog
credit.
take on an army.
Yeah, no, I take no credit. It's Milia's idea.
Oh, the bots are broken, it looks like.
Oh no. Well, thankfully they're broken on the Twitch side, but not on the YouTube side, so I could just copy paste.
Yeah.
Woo. I play Deku or Scrub or whatever we've.
You still haven't given us the name for your scrub.
Didn't we name you Sprout?
Sprout, Scrub, Deku.
I've been saying unnamed Deku Scrub this whole time.
Yeah.
Because I think you haven't actually chosen a name as of yet.
Yeah, you haven't given us an actual proper name yet.
Well, that's the thing. That's
Hey, can y'all still hear me?
I can hear you.
Okay, yeah, no, it's the internet is cutting in and out, and I don't know what to do about that.
Ooh, not great.
ooh.
No. Again, I can move to my phone and still play, but my poor stream maybe.
We will pray to the goddess Hylia and the 3 golden goddesses that this does at the very least you're able to, well, I mean, you said you'd be able to play.
At the very least, I'm able to play.
Oh, I better make sure the dog didn't jump.
Yeah,
the chain.
it just may mean that everybody who's on my end of the stream will have to move over to Milia and Sunny. But I can still play. because basically what it is it's just the internet kind of fluctuating. And so for normal things, it's fine. But because streaming takes so much bandwidth, the fluctuations too much for streaming. That's
sense.
what's going on. So
it's a beefy thing.
Yeah. Streaming's a very beefy thing. And so, yeah, so the internet is doing normal fluctuations, and especially because they're like working on the lines here and expanding the lines. So,
will you potentially get fiber soon, or I don't know if you already have fiber.
I already have fiber. They're expanding it in my area. So
got it.
Yeah, so my internet's like not totally cutting out. It's just fluctuating too much at the moment, I think, for stream. I'm gonna still try to keep streaming, but if it keeps cutting out like this as much as it has.
Sorry.
Oh no, I was just gonna say if it keeps cutting out as much as it has, I'll just switch over to Discord only.
Got it. Just a quick reminder to the players to pull up Roll20 for.
Yep.
Right.
You got it, boss.
And then don't make any comments about what you see.
Oh no.
You could put us on a starter page.
I don't know how to do that, and I don't have the patience to learn how to do it right now. So.
All right. You and I could give you a tutorial sometime.
That would be lovely, and we'll figure that out off stream.
Yeah. All right, so we're not.
Roll20, can you like let me in? Hello? There we go. Oh. Why is it so zoomed in? What the fuck? I was not that zoomed in.
Oh goodness. Okay. Hit my mic.
It's okay, we did not hear it.
Also, I've now made it that if I want to nap after stream, I'm able to.
Yippee! Oh, I like that I'm directly in the front.
I was just the way that I aligned it.
It's probably accurate to how it will be.
Yeah, because this isn't indicative of how the starting positions of the session.
Mm-hmm.
So
I hear you.
I just need to get the tokens on the board for later. That way
You're not wrong.
We should get these assigned immediately.
Yeah. Do you want me, while you're assigning those, do you want me to do this is what happened last time on Zelda Buying Time?
Last time on Dragon Ball Z. This is okay. So you'll be controlled by Echo and Void.
So basically,
OBS, I am doing almost nothing. What do you mean my encoding is overloaded?
oh, I have to do my roll.
Oh yes. That's not.
Yeah.
Why am I so bad at remembering who's who?
Oh. Yeah, but do you want me to do the previously?
Yes.
Thing?
If you.
Okay, so let me do my roll real quick, and then I will.
You showing up as Clarkia on Roll20. I need to
All
fix
right.
that.
Oh, that's just barely a pass, but I did pass.
Did pass. Okay, so nothing changes.
Yeah.
I'm concerned.
That's much more complicated.
Okay.
I'm willing to figure it out since we technically have a moment.
Yeah, I'm back. It's only a
I
minor
can move.
hiccup.
Poor spells.
No, I'm here. It only lasted a second. Anyway, so, yes, last time on the session, it was actually technically only session 1 somehow, even though this is our 4th game, where we all started off in Outset Town.
Here we go.
We woke up in various different locations before coming together like the
now-
intrepid heroes that we are. And
Try moving it really quick. Yes, very good. Sorry about that. You continue.
no, you're all right. And we eventually we found Mayor Underweld, who stood outside the building with his evil brother, who had sold his soul to the Demon King, and basically was trying to take all the money in the town, or like just basically
Most of it.
yeah, most of it. You know, one of those evil tax collectors things. And naturally, we came in and made everything so much worse. And now
Speak for yourself.
I am. I made everything so much worse.
Wild.
So now we've spent the last 3 days preparing the town for a siege that we totally caused. And it is the third day. We have trained the we've given as many of the able-bodied people in the town as we could a really quick, really bad crash course on how to fight, and set up traps all over the town, and are now preparing for the siege.
On the third day.
Oh god.
Dawn of the
Did you do 3 full days of training and they were coming on the 4th day? Because I think I might have gotten the timeline a little screwy here. Because if I'm correct, the scout said they were 3 days out, and then I had you guys train the town for 3 days in the last session. So technically, this would be the 4th day.
Yes, it is dawn of the 4th day. We did do 3 days of actual training.
Well,
Damn, the moon fucking destroyed the world.
I mean, both adventurers and monsters alike need nappy time before
Yeah.
they can go fight people.
Yeah. So this is the morning. I guess I should probably wait until this will be part of the opening speech for this session. So.
Good to go, boss.
Is Echo?
I think they might be trying to spare us. Yes, they're good to go. They're just
Sparing us the background noise. You know what?
kitchen.
Very grateful. All right, so without further ado, buying time, session 2. Can't believe we've actually made it this far, finally. But thank you for the wonderful recap. So as we open upon a dreary scene, a town covered in a, storm of mild
Fuki
proportion.
Why did my Fuki break? What the fuck?
And
We're
Ganon
good.
destroyed the Fugi.
We're good. It just all of a sudden just went into a gear and it vanished.
Oh,
Okay. We open with a dreary scene. Roughly 6 a.m. in the morning. If they had gotten some good sleep, our party would have awoken to the sound of pitter patters on rooftops as a mild storm blows through the town. But no one could sleep well with the anticipation of a great battle looming on the horizon.
weather actually does stuff in this game. Oh no.
Yep,
Oh fuck.
I didn't know that.
it's in the cheat sheet.
Well, I have reading to do.
Yeah, well, it's
I will-
raining, fires
I will
are difficult.
screenshot the relevant information. Please continue the lovely narration.
Our characters awake in their provided tavern inn rooms. I mean, they didn't really get much good sleep, but
Jesus.
in their beds they lie, staring at the ceiling, mentally fortifying themselves for the events that is to come. Presumably they get up, they get ready, and they head to the town hall for a meeting of sorts. You walk in upon this, room that I've described before as having desks strewn about haphazardly. What might have once been filled with administrative busy work, now just empty paperwork. The townsfolk gathered in a seemingly group around the back door. They all turn as they watch you enter through the main door. Mayor Underwell on the loft above. He greets you. Morning.
Why I decided I had to take a drink of my milkshake right then.
Mayor Underwell, what the hell is a milkshake? Yeah, but this is now free time before the battle commences. This won't last super long, but I just wanted to give you guys a little bit of a chance to, talk to the townsfolk if you want or something like that.
A milkshake is where you take the cow and go.
Lon Ranch specialty, everybody.
Oh God, I'm gonna fucking die. I'm gonna die laughing, man.
I have this mental image now of Malin, suplexing a cow.
Oh God. Oh.
Gotta work up to those
we
trails somehow.
are 2 seconds in, and we're already completely derailed.
Sorry,
yes, but-
sorry. That was good. That was much needed laughter.
For sure. But is there anything you guys would like to do, like talk to the mayor, talk to the people, etc.?
I'm trying to think.
Everyone remembers the plan, right?
Yes, I do
Murmur.
not actually remember. What was the plan?
Murmurs can be heard around the room. Uncertainty. A little bit of judgment.
We're gonna help them fight, and if worse comes to worse, we help hold the line and get as many people out of here as we can.
Yes. Dorn will step forward looking aggrieved, as she is not the people person. But she'll just go, we've done everything that we can considering the short amount of time. You've made great improvements in that time. Stay together, stay with your fellows. If it gets bad, cut and run to the docks. We have the boats there waiting for you. For those not trained in combat, don't be a hero. Just, we'll hold the line. You just get out. Don't stop for anything, except for your fellow people, and just get out.
The people person is awkwardly stuffing their face, so it's beautiful.
Deku is in a corner, just absolutely filling their little hole in the coconut shaped head, with leaves or some shit. It's very funny.
It's fully just a Dorito bag or something, just out of sync with reality.
They are triangle shaped.
Very chunky. They're
Triangles. They're
Triitos. Oh no. Okay. That's canon now.
Yep.
Oh boy. So,
Oh no!
named Deku Scrub sitting in a corner eating on Triitos, a brand named snack that makes no sense, but the townsfolk look not inspired. And you can't blame them. They're facing probably the worst event to happen in their life. But as anything else anybody wants to say, real quick.
Yeah. Tila's gonna see the uninspired townsfolk, and she's gonna climb up onto Blue as if, you know, he was a stage and be like, "We're gonna do it, everyone, and I know we will because there is me, and there is Dorn, and the Deku, and the Zora who throws a fire blast, which is really cool, and we're gonna protect all of you. And if a monster comes anywhere close, just remember this one important thing: fight them."
Tila!
Don't be afraid to fight dirty.
The kids that you rallied on the last day of training all give a rousing, "Yeah, we're gonna bite them!" As inspired by their fellow assumed child, since they don't know any better. And the adults of the group all close their eyes and rub their temples
Tila
and
just,
sigh.
yeah, Tila just raises her sword and goes, "Fight the monsters!"
Yeah.
Mayor
I thought I was gonna say
Underwell.
something, but that was beautiful.
Mayor Underwell will wave you guys up from the loft and kind of gesture you to join him up there.
Head up.
I'm definitely gonna, follow his lead, but I will say, Tila's little, Tila's little climbing onto Blue and be like, "We'll protect you," and pointing out everybody. There's just gonna be like this, like, little bit of a fond smile on her face because hyperactivity of someone who appears to at least be childlike, even though, Kokiri. It's fun. It's just like, "Aw, that's sweet." It's sweet.
Aw, that's fun. So yeah, you guys make your way up the staircase on the side and get up to the loft, and the people continue to mingle and murmur down below while you meet Mayor Underwell, who takes a seat at his desk up there and kind of just stares you guys down. Well, what do you guys think?
I wish we had more time.
So do I.
I think the Deku Scrub's really good at making evil plants, and monsters don't really expect that, so...
Why is my Fugi breaking again?
The Mayor Underwell will just kind of, once again, he just shakes his head, now prepared for the assumed nonsense to come out of the Kokiri.
I thought you said evil plans, and I was gonna giggle and laugh maniacally and then choke on Traitos, but plants is a totally different thing. I will now be having a appearance by Audrey too at some point.
Okay, so because you guys are forcing me to make Traitos canon, you are going to your Deku shot, if you use it during combat, will be square shaped, and you will cough. You will not take any damage, but you will cough. So
You know what? That's valid. That's valid.
the flavor text on this episode is about to go fucking bananas. Anyway.
All right, I'm going to put my Traitos up, and that I am mostly good. Roll 20 will be loaded eventually.
My Fugi keeps breaking. I don't know if anybody else is noticing theirs is breaking.
Mine's good. I think it's a you problem.
Fugi, stop.
But yeah, so Mayor Underwell will be like, "Well, I can't thank you enough, or blame you enough. But if we make it through this, we'll have a feast. And if we don't, see you in heaven. If you guys make it there."
Well,
I have
mean,
kinda
to do before I die.
oh, we're not gonna die. I mean, I've been driven out of my home before and I'm still alive and all my friends are, well, I mean, some of them are missing, but they're still alive. So, like, we're not all gonna die. Worst case scenario, we gotta, like, go to the ships and stuff. And best case scenario is we kill all the monsters. And most likely case scenario is we kill all the monsters, but also there's a whole lot of, like, damage in town.
You need to work on your inspiring speeches.
Yeah, I was gonna say, my part of the forest, you know, our dad died, so I'm not like definitely in the same boat as the Kokiri.
I didn't know that. That's not important right now. Anything else you want to tell me before we head out?
May the golden goddesses protect us.
Amen to that.
That's the biggest thing we've got to hope for right now is may they protect us.
He shakes his head and says, well, no time to waste. I forgot the name of the NPC. I didn't name him. So the scout. Let me look at my notes really quick. The scout. He has a name. No, he doesn't have a name. Trudge is his name.
Trudge.
That is a beautiful Hylian name.
Yep. So Trudge, the scout from before, boom, bursts the doors open. They're on the horizon. May Underwell. Everybody turns. A couple gasps, a couple of faces of fear, but resolute. The time is now. And thus, we will enter the first section of the siege of Outset Town.
Sections. Oh no.
So, the townsfolk take up their formation across the different towns. You have barricaded the south and east entrances, so now the only way they can enter is through the north. At the archway of the walls of the town, right in the entrance, is the cannon mentioned in the previous session, and Trudge and Dorn are standing there. The townsfolk are about, I'd say about 100. Sorry, no, that's too many. About 20-25 meters back, preparing for a full frontal assault. Traps and booby traps set up by Deku, Tila, and the kids of the town lie in wait. And in front of all the townsfolk lie our party, with the exception of Dorn. You can't see the horizon super well in the downpour. Visibility is not great, but you hear from the distance horns, war horns. The enemy has arrived. And thus we enter a skill challenge specifically for Dorn.
Okay.
That made things better.
I'm not good at the.
This is the canon section. It is a skill challenge. I will explain the mechanics. It is a mechanics check, and then an accuracy check for each shot.
Okay.
Now, in terms of motion from the bokoblins, you have precisely 5 shots to try to take out as many of them as you can. If you on the mechanics checks, you have to make a 12 or higher in order to succeed on hitting. And then for the accuracy check, it determines how many bokoblins you take out. If you recall, the horde is 50 strong currently. So if you do if you hit on the accuracy check, if you hit 20 to 15, you've killed 3 Bokos in one shot. 14 to 10, 2 Bokos. 10 to 7, 1 Boko. And 6 to 1, you stunned them, but you didn't kill any. So, with that being said, I need to change the music from relaxing to battle.
Yeah.
Change the vibe.
Sorry.
No, you're fine.
Oh, that's too loud. There we go. Alrighty. So, let's get this started. They approach. The time is now. Please go ahead. Give me that first mechanics check. DC is 12.
All right.
I need to get a pen and
I have a
pad
journal.
really quick to keep track of how many you get.
Yeah, I fixed my issues with my streams, by the way, because I had to close out of other streams. I was maxing my CPU.
Oh no!
Ooh. That's a lot.
I
Never
need a
did
new
that.
computer, man.
She was trying her best.
Still trying to figure out how to get that going, yeah?
Okay. So, first shot. Give me that accuracy check.
Would you like mechanics first, or would you...
Sorry, mechanics.
Yes. Would you like me to do roll mechanics for all the shots, and then after that we roll accuracy after that? Or would you like to do them?
Yeah, you know what? That works. That way this isn't too long.
Okay. I will streamline it for you, because I have enough d20s for that.
Ooh.
Nice.
Ooh. Alright, you said the DC was 12, that is going to be 3 hits and 2 misses.
Okay, so we'll say the first. It doesn't really matter. Say hit, and then the last 2 will miss because they're too close or something.
Alright.
And then give me how many Bokos are you taking out per shot here?
Okay. So, 2 of them are quite good.
Ooh.
Oh, nice.
So, I have an 18 total,
Okay.
a 22 total,
Oh wow.
and an 11 total.
11 is. All right, so you've taken out a max total of 8 Bokos, bringing the horde from 50 to 42.
Nice.
Oh,
That
my
does
fire
also
spells aren't gonna
mean,
be useful.
because you did that, one of the Bokos in the combat encounter will be at disadvantage for all his rolls.
Nice.
So, now to finally paint the narrative scene, you and Trudge load up the first ball, light the match, shot off, boom, 3 Bokos down with 1 hit, 3 down, light a second match, boom, shot off another 3 Bokos, boom, 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 and then finally a third shot. And they're getting real close, so you skits off the ground and manages to ricochet into 2 of them. And now the horde is only 20 feet away from you. You retreat back with Trudge into the town, and you prepare for the assault. The time is now. So, the way that the combat encounter will work by comparison to the actual siege of the town, how you guys fare against the Bokoblins is how the town is doing in their defense against them. If you guys are starting to, get on the back foot, so does the defense. So, bear in mind, your actions have real consequence on the town, essentially.
And it's raining.
And with that, it is raining, so we do need to establish what does the raining effect do.
My
It
fireball won't
is
set
in
anybody
the
on
general
fire.
chat.
Yeah.
I put it in the chat. It's in
Okay.
the information tab of the campaign notes on Discord.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
dependent on how badly it's raining.
Okay, while it's raining, fires are difficult, if not impossible to light. Existing fires die out. Okay, so it's a light rain, so I'm assuming this is probably gonna be like what, a rank 1?
Yeah, the only thing that is like mechanically that does for combat is soaked condition, which if there's electricity becomes bad news.
Well, we'll see about that in a minute.
Uh-oh.
But for now, we can get into the combat, which means I need all of you to roll me initiative.
Yeah. Can I also
it, boss.
say that as they were approaching, Tila got onto Blue, so she's mounted?
Sure. Yeah.
Okay.
Ooh.
And if you want to move that on the roll 20, which means I should actually also show this. So, obviously the battle map itself is not reflective of where the crowd of people is, but imagine that, you know, you're at the front lines of this fight, and there's space enough in this road for the bokoblins to be able to kind of like get around you to the other people, and so you're picking your fights where you can.
Right.
And yeah, so you guys, let's, what is initiative again? It's
Agility check. So agility
check.
2 plus 2d6 plus bonuses.
Or it's 2d6 plus bonuses. So
Yeah. So I have 10.
none of these guys have an agility bonus, so it's just gonna be a straight roll for them.
Yeah, I got 10 as well.
7.
Oh wait, hold on. Let me do add turns.
Are we doing D12s or D20s?
D6.
Or
2d6.
2d6.
2D6. Wow, very good. That's the wrong one.
It's always best to roll 2d6 because the
So
lowest you can get
who
is
actually
2.
has one so far?
I've
Me.
got 10.
Oh,
Yeah.
you guys can fill them in yourself. Good. All right.
Yeah, we can put them in ourselves.
I can't. There we go. Why are there so many up at the top?
Because they're
blank.
from deleted tokens. He has to, you know, we have to go in and, yes,
I will.
they had to go in and delete those old ones.
Oh, I have to hit enter. I forgot. Shit, now I have to reroll them.
And we add agility or just the the 2d6?
I think it's agility.
Yes,
Awesome.
2d6 plus.
So we're going
agility.
with like a rank 1 fire, right, Mel?
Rank.
Just like a light
rank
drizzle?
1 rain. So yeah,
That's what
just
I
a light
meant.
drizzle. Which I don't know if that affects their fire spell.
That's actually what I was going to ask, because rank 2 or above, it still says that fire type damage can be dealt by spells, fire enchanted weapons, or other innately fire-based attacks.
Yeah, so things will
stay on
catch fire. Unless the rules expressly state otherwise on rank 1 that fires would be put out after a certain period of time, then no, they will remain on fire for... Your spells should remain normal.
Okay.
All right, so
At least
sorting...
it's not a rank 3.
Yeah, right.
Sorting the
Scary.
rules. Going first is the unnamed Deku Scrub. Then Bokoblin number 5, Rurin, Blue and Tila, Bokoblin number 2, Dorn, Bokoblin 4, 3, and 1. Or sorry, 1, then 3. So, without further ado, Deku, you're up first. What are we doing?
Okay. I'm going to come up front here. And then I'm going to put a wall of dark bramble down in front of them. Give me a second while I remember how to learn.
I don't remember what dice to use for attack, so I apologize. My brain...
It's d6s.
It's
It's an entirely a d6 system.
Okay.
You're doing
Because my brain
that many...
keeps wanting to go to D20. That's
Yeah.
my problem.
1,
kind
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Is that 7 squares you're doing?
That's a great question. Let's do 5. I will.
Okay, we can erase these.
Yeah, I'll do. Get rid of the line.
Okay, we're Xing. Okay, I see. That's fine. We can leave those as is. That's fine. So just understand that this space here and this space here, where these X's are open spaces. So for the rest of the party.
Okay.
Any actions left in your repertoire?
Oh no. I have to move.
You do have to move.
I'm gonna have to move.
I'm gonna get in the wall. So
Sure.
Turn the wall.
partially covered.
Homer
Like-
Simpson meme. Let's do it.
Oh no.
And then I don't remember how Bramble works, or if that would count as an action.
Oh, I forgot to fill in
assuming it
these.
does.
Hold on, really quick. I had to fill in these guys' health. Give me 2 seconds to pull up their character.
Those two.
Go for it. I think I'm just gonna sit in here because I don't think I can. I don't think I have any bonus actions kind of things to do.
I forgot that I can't use my D-pad. All right, be patient with me for 2 seconds while I get this set up because I was not a good DM today.
No, you're okay.
Yeah, you're totally good.
Yeah.
So
It gives us time to plan out what we want to do.
Okay,
So that we can.
I also filled in my things on D20 or Roll20. D20, so I can keep track of my health and everything a little easier than doing mental math.
So you're going to do an attack on something, or
Me?
yeah, or are you just in the wall?
Does the wall count as my action economy?
It's a
I
spell,
wouldn't
right?
know.
It's a spell, right?
Yeah, it would.
Yeah.
It would
Yeah.
It
So
doesn't.
that.
They don't exactly have. This counts as a bonus action. Oh, I think it does count as an action. Yeah. Yeah. I'm just in the wall. I ain't got nothing else I can do at the moment.
Okay, so then that means we're on to next turn. We're gonna do a quick wisdom save on the bokoblin here, or not save, but just a wisdom check. That's a 19, so he knows not to run into the wall of ouch.
The wall of ouch.
So he's going to, seeing this, going to take the 30 speed. So let me just really quick. Okay. If I... Okay, yeah, he can definitely make it to Ruin. So he's going to...
Oh no.
Oh no, first diagonal is half movement, right?
Yeah. Or
So this is 10. He can only make it to here. He's going to do pot shot rock throw. Does a 5 hit your armor class, Ruin?
Yeah.
All right, cool. You're going to get hit with 3 damage,
Ow.
which reduce your armor, reduce that damage by your armor. So
Armor would be my defense, so my defense is 4.
oh wait, then it doesn't, or it does hit, and then it's
Yes, everything
so you take
has a minimum
one.
of 1.
You take 1 hit.
Because the armor class would be my defense, right? Because
Yes, your defense And so you do get hit because
No,
there's a 5
Your
5
armor
beats
class
4
is
and
your
then
evasion.
oh yeah, that's true. What's your
Yeah.
evasion?
Never mind, my evasion is a 12.
Oh yeah, okay, he misses you entirely. So
Okay. Sorry, I'm very rusty on this still. I've got
no,
so
you're
much
good. This is a
really
very
learn.
complicated combat system. So he picks up a rock from the ground, does a pot shot at you, completely whiffs. It just ding, 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 ding on the rocks behind you. Completely useless. And he has no more action economy. Moving on to your turn. He's now within line of sight of you. What would you like to do?
Since he decided to pot shot me with a rock, I'm gonna pot shot him with a fireball.
Hell yeah. Give me, I mean, roll to hit. You're gonna hit, but
I use a d6. Is it the d6 or d20 again?
it's 2 d6s plus
2
your
D6s.
accuracy, because this is ranged, I believe. So
It's a spell, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a spell.
no, spells hit automatically.
Yes.
You need
Unless
to
it
roll.
says otherwise, spells
just-
hit automatically.
So what's the damage on the spell?
Projectile 8, weapon plus willpower. My weapon, I'll use my Zora Rod for that, which is 5, plus my willpower, which is another 5. So that would be 10?
Yeah, so you hit him with this is a fireball, right?
Yes, Zola's fireball.
You hit him with a fireball and eviscerate him on the spot.
Nice.
They have no armor class, so yeah, so you just point your Zora wand staff at him, fire erupts out, extends across about 10 feet, hits him square on the chest, and then he screams as he burns to a crisp. And then, of course, as you're all familiar by now, Icar and Dust, he doesn't exist anymore. That's one bokoblin down.
Nice.
The townspeople are rallying behind Trudge. They're now appointed second in command to Dorn. They're pushing them back.
Nice.
Well done. Is that everything on your turn, or?
So question, if I wanted to move through this area right here, like I want to move over here pretty much, would I be able to technically move over this? 'Cause
Yeah,
it's
you
kind
can
of-
just
the squares are
you can just
kinda-
walk through that. Yeah, you can just walk through that. That's fine.
Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna use movement to get over here because then that does make it that I've got range, if I'm correct. Like I can't go for
Hell
that
yeah.
one, but I can start to go for others depending on how they move. So
Sure.
and that's where I'm gonna end my turn.
Hell yeah. All right. So moving on to the next one. Tila and Blue, the dynamic duo. What's up?
Do you want me to follow Ruin? Like, Tila goes, Ruin, want backup?
Up to you on that one.
I'm gonna.
There's probably still more over closer to you.
Yeah, so if you're okay, then Tila's gonna come over here, and she's gonna take out her, Tila and Blue, they're gonna ride over here, and she's gonna take out her bow. She's going to aim for this bokoblin with her
Sure.
aimed shot.
All right.
It's almost kind of be like a flank of sorts.
Not
Or
really.
actually, no, sorry. Before that, Umi's going to run over, and so I forgot about Umi. Sorry.
Umi the fairy?
Yes, the
You
fairy's
almost-
gonna run over. The fairy's gonna fly over to target this bokoblin, which gives me it gives all allies actually a +1 to hit just this one guy.
Ooh.
Oh. All right. Well.
Like that.
I mean, again, these guys don't have any armor or,
Yeah.
but anyway, go
Yes,
ahead.
and
Roll
then
me
I'm
for
doing the
roll.
aim shot.
Cool. Roll to hit. Or is this an ability and it
Roll to
automatically
hit
hits?
target's concentration on success. I think it's a technique, so I think it hits.
Yes.
Sure.
Yeah,
So what's the damage?
That's going to depend on roll to hit target's concentration. So I'm
so-
rolling to try and hit the concentration.
They are bipedal pigmen. Think you'll be able to get this.
Yeah, is that a d20 that I'm rolling or the 2d6?
I think it's 2d6 because it's rolled to hit.
Yes, it's rolled a
Yeah.
hit, so it would be 2d6
Yeah, so that's
from my
2d6.
plus my combat. This attack deals
Game is that
perception.
song
addition.
from?
Okay, so where did my combat go? I had the number and then I was like, oh, I don't know. Okay, so that is 5 plus 6 is what's 5 plus 6?
11.
11. I'm really bad at numbers. All right.
Numbers are
So
hard.
that's 11 damage.
No, that's for the concentration.
Oh, yeah, you hit him.
Okay, so then it deals 6 in damage.
6. All right. That brings him down. He's not dead, but he's not looking too hot. Arrow shoots out of your bow with perfect accuracy. Umi guiding your way. Flavor text. And soars through the air, nails him right in the shoulder between where a human liver would be and the clavicle.
Wait, whoa, hang on. Human liver? The liver's not in that section. What?
Oh
Yeah,
wait,
liver's-
sorry, I
liver-
lied. It's actually 9. It's not 6, it's 9.
I might not be the best at anatomy. Point being, it's up in near the chest area, but not on the heart side. So you hit him.
Yeah.
You said it was 6 damage, right?
I actually lied because I forgot one number. It's 3 numbers I'm adding, so it's actually 9.
Oh shit. Okay, he's looking very bad now. Actually, that arrow went straight through him, and he's now stuck into the building behind. It's bleeding out from its chest, but it's still standing just barely, screaming in agony.
That small
Holy crap.
feral child, just her grin just.
Any more action economy or?
No, I think I'm not gonna move anymore, so I'm good.
Wild that this is already going so poorly for me.
Rouge
Anyways.
like, good shot, Tila!
So this brings us to Bokoblin number 3. No, 2. Sorry, 2. Bokoblin number 2, using the panicked dash. He will now be able to move 100 feet in a turn, but he will be off balance for 2 turns after this.
Oh, Jesus.
That's good.
So that's more than enough to get up here. Quick wisdom save or quick wisdom check to see which enemy he's going to target. So Tila, since it was odds, you were the first one he saw, so he's going to go right up to you, and using his blade attack.
I'm gonna parry that with my own blade.
Does that reduce damage or just completely negate the attack?
Reduce damage by 50% after applying
50%.
defense.
So, does a 16 hit your armor or
Yes.
its evasion?
Yes.
All right, cool. That's 8 damage, half to 4,
And
which is then again reduced by whatever your defense is.
it's 4, but I still take 1 anyways, no matter what, right?
You take one slashing damage. So
right.
this bokoblin behind the bramble wall begins sprinting at a speed which looks inhuman, which makes sense because they're not human, and gets behind the wall, sees you immediately, beelines it for you, comes up, big wide swing with the blade. You shield, bop, manage to kind of stop it, but he still gets a nick in on your arm. You're bleeding, but like not a lot. And that ends his turn. He's
And
off
just
balance for
Tila-
2 turns, which means you have advantage against him.
Yeah, but Tila and Blue just look at him like the darkness over their face and just the little red eye shine.
So the full like Edward Elric rage face. All right, well that's the end of their turn. Dorn, you're up.
All right, I was interested to see what they were going to do. So I'm stuck behind a wall.
It's true.
This is an idea.
Was that a laugh?
Maybe.
That's hilarious.
Thank you.
Our Deku Scrub is causing chaos, and I love it.
Yes.
So does the Deku.
All right.
I also finally figured out how.
Let me read one piece of information before I commit to this entirely.
Sure.
What is the range on sweep? Adjacent to the user. Let's be all cardinally adjacent. Okay. I had to look up what adjacent is. Technically. Well, like they're adjacent to each other. Are they?
Okay.
But how perfectly do they have to be aligned?
I'm assuming if it's on a grid system, they probably have to be, within the square right next to them.
Right.
Yes.
Do you want me to get rid of
So,
the wall that's
unfortunately-
right in front of you?
No.
Okay,
No,
cool.
keep it, please.
It'll wear them out just a little.
Yeah, it also forces them to split too.
That is true.
Yeah. Let's get
Divide and
rid of
conquer.
this
Very,
one.
very, very smart. All right.
Okay,
What are you
Let's
doing?
get rid of this one. I'm going to just do a basic attack on this fellow, please.
Sure. Roll to hit, even though you're gonna hit.
Well, you never know.
Yeah,
You
that
can't
one's our
miss.
thing.
They have 0 defense and like 5 evasion.
14.
Yeah. Yeah.
Nice.
Is that a crit?
No. That's because if I crit, it would be at 16.
Got
Because I'd have to roll a perfect 12, but I don't. I only rolled a. Doesn't matter. But yes, and then I don't roll for damage in this game, even though I always try to. It is simply 7 points of damage.
7 points of damage. All right. You come in, big, long sweep with your sword. Hiya! And you bring it down on them, cleave into their shoulder hard. And the screams of pain. It's not having a good time. It turns to face you now, as it's very concerned with the sword impaled into its shoulder. Flavor text, you did remove your sword and can use it. And with that being said, it will take the frenzied flail reaction. So do me if I do need to roll. The way that this one works is that I roll a d6, and if it's 4 or above, the reaction goes off and auto hits. So,
All right.
you are so lucky. He rolled a 1, which means
Critical fail.
critical fail. He the thing is, I worked it in that critical fails backfire on the enemy, and so now he has in an attempt.
Clubs himself in the face.
No, he doesn't take damage, but in an attempt to hit you, he slips on a rather slippery stone due to the rain and is now prone. So you now have advantage on him,
Nice.
which is so great. Oh, anything else for your turn?
I believe that is it for right now. Thank you very much.
Alrighty, that brings us to Bokoblin number 4. Bokoblin number 4, he's not doing too hot, and he is going to make a crossbow attack on to Tila, the person who shot them earlier. That's a crit.
Oh shit.
So how does critting work again? Because even I don't remember.
Double damage.
Double damage. Okay.
It
So-
doubles the weapon damage, so not the combat damage, so just
Weapon
whatever
damage,
the
okay.
weapon damage
So
I still have one thing left, so I wanna use my shield to deflect that. Because ow.
okay, does that reduce all damage?
Yes, no, it reduces by
Half.
half.
Half. Okay. So let's see, that's 12 reduced to 6, and then subtract your armor or your defense.
Which is 4, so that takes me down
2 damage.
by 2 damage. So, ow.
Yeah, so you, this bokoblin who you shot clean through his chest is mad as hell. Pulls out a crossbow. Bleh! Pink. The sound of the bolt being fired from this shoots clean through the air, and you're fast enough to see it coming, raising your shield, and it once again, this shield seems to deflect stuff right into your arm as it scratches your arm, deepening the wound from the blade of the other bokoblin. But of course, you're mostly unscathed. And with that being said, that does end his turn, bringing us to bokoblin number 1. You have full cover inside the wall of brambles, correct?
Half, I think. Let me double check. It's right.
So this bokoblin could know that you're there.
That's just difficult terrain. Do not utterly block line of sight.
So he does see you. Okay, that's fine. So he has a torch, and he's going to make a check to try to set your wall of brambles on fire.
Oh no!
Is it raining enough to keep that from happening?
No, it's rank 1 rain, so it's not going to put out his fire.
Okay, that's fair enough.
He does have to make. Let me pull up the sheet again here.
Uh-oh.
I'm not going to make it so that he just automatically sets it on fire. He does have to make a...
okay, there's actually a thing in
I think it's a mechanics check. Say it again?
If struck with fire, the brambles turn into bushfire terrain, and magic bound in them is spent.
Okay, so now he can only set 1 square on fire at a time. I think fire can spread, but for the sake of simplicity at the moment, he's just going to set 1 section on fire, which will be the section that you're in.
Of course.
Mechanics check. He has a +1 to his mechanics. He needs to make a check of, I think it's 14 or higher to set this successfully on fire, which I know that's a high check, but I also didn't want to make this too easy for him. That's a natural 20.
Well,
So he, seeing you in there, pretty mad, takes his torch, throws it basically right in your face, and the section of the wall of bramble that you're in is now on fire. I don't know. No. I believe you do take fire damage from this. I just don't remember how fire damage works. How does fire damage work from your spell, Sonny? Like when somebody's on fire?
We just had that last time. I want to say they were taking it was like an extra point of damage
Per turn.
I don't remember off the top of my head.
No, I think you're right. It's like 1 damage at the start of their turn. So actually, Deku, you're very lucky. You're not taking immediate damage, but you do take 1 damage at the next year, in your next turn, and
which is coming up.
Which is coming up, and when you exit that wall, that's when that part of the brambles will fall. Is there an erase option for the thing? Like, can we just cut this out, or?
Yes. Yeah.
Yes.
Give me 2.
Okay. So,
Also,
while you're figuring
Echo
that
has
out,
to take weakness into effect because I think fire is Echo's weakness.
Oh, that is true.
Yeah.
Yep. It'll be double.
It'll be double. So 2 damage.
No, it'll be 4. Bushfire sets everything on.
Ow!
Okay.
Yeah.
So that's gonna be 4 damage at the start of your next turn.
Yeah, and that's an entire turn. And
I gotta keep you guys on your toes, you know. I'm trying to make the combats more creative.
Yeah, right.
No, you're doing great.
So that's gonna end his turn though, because that check was his entire action economy, and this is gonna bring up this guy. He is also going to take the same the panic dash action, giving him 100 feet of movement per turn, but for the next 2 turns, he will be off balance. Oh shoot, Dorn, did you roll against this book? Well, I mean, you didn't need to roll against him with advantage. You got a 14. That's never mind. Just for the next time.
Crit. No. All right, go ahead. Proceed.
I mean, would you like to re-roll since I forgot?
I didn't.
Just to see if you crit.
I rolled my 2d6s and they did not crit, so it's fine.
Okay, so this guy is taking this. I just have to be better about remembering. That's more than enough movement to go up here. Immediately going to see Rurin, going up to Rurin. And they are going to make a blade attack against you.
Oh no.
There's a 3 hit your evasion.
My evasion? No, it's a 12.
Swing and a miss. He just comes up, tries to actually makes a jab with a blade that has a blunt top, which was a terrible idea. And you block it with your staff of or your like wizard staff thing, and then he's off balance for the next 2 turns. That ends his turn. So Deku, you are now up. I'm assuming you probably already subtracted that damage.
Yeah, give me 2 seconds. Yeah, because I'm at, So, was there any damage from when he first hit me with the thing?
No, since the target was the brambles, you're only taking the damage on the first of your turn from the fire damage, which I'm assuming is the 4 damage of the fire, and then what you're doing? What you doing with your turn?
Well, that's going up. Fuck, ow.
This is round 2, by the way. I just realized we got back to the top of the round, so.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna real quickly, actually. I'm gonna go. Let me. Do I want to? Oh. Yeah.
I'm just gonna real quick do my own little art here for a second and just draw this in as being red so that people know it's on fire.
Perfect.
Cool.
Thank you.
That's gonna
It was
burn
not
for a
letting
minute.
me erase that one spot, and I was like, "Well,
That's fine.
I'm assuming I can, and I haven't figured it out yet. But a cone. Do I have enough? Nah, I wouldn't be able to. Okay, so instead I'm gonna go. Yeah. I'm going to roll backwards. Stop, drop, and roll style to get out of the flaming, bush. And
Yeah, you don't have the effect of being on fire, so you don't have to worry about like doing an action to put it out or anything.
Okay, cool. Well, it's mostly just flavor text, but that is good to know. And as I'm sitting there cursing and grumbling, I am so a cone would be 1 and then 3, right? Well, let me see what a cone looks like. I probably won't do the cone thing, but I am curious.
Yeah, I have no idea what you're referencing here, so.
What's the burst on it? Is it cone 1, cone 2, cone 3?
I think it's cone 2.
Okay.
Oh, it might be cone 1. No, cone 2. That was right.
Okay, I found cone 2. I can just throw it in the Discord for you. It's basically a sideways TPs.
Okay, that's what I thought. Then I won't go through with that. Okay, cool. Well, then I'm just going to. How long is my resweep? Oh, I'm just gonna shove my staff in the bramble wall and essentially spaghetti swirls and wraith swip at the one that's next to Dorn and Tila.
Can't go that far?
What?
I think so. It's projectile.
Oh shit! All right. Well, I guess roll to hit. It'll hit, but or actually no, this is an ability, so it auto hits. What's the damage?
It is a spell, but yes. I do
This one
need
here,
to
right?
hit the
I know.
target's concentration.
Okay, so you have advantage on this because they are actually. Does it? I guess would it matter if they're prone on the? It's not going to be alive much longer.
Yeah. So it's I believe it's 11 damage.
Jesus, so much one.
On yeah. The one that's next to Ruin.
All right, so 11 damage on this guy.
Yeah.
Nice.
What does that ability do again?
So it's Race Whip. It's like
Like a vine?
yeah, a dark vine.
Sure. Yeah, this is
Yeah.
gonna get graphic, but you cast out your vine, shoots out from your arm, so to speak, travels a great distance over to the bokoblin in front of Ruin, who's currently a little off balance, and it wraps around its neck, constricts, and then pop, there goes its head. You beheaded it with a whip.
Oh wow!
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Nice.
And with that being said, it's now dead.
Nice.
And you're down to 3 bokoblins. As another bokoblin falls, the tide turns even further in your favor. The town folks are fighting their hearts out. The traps are working. The little young ones screaming with blood thirst in their eyes. Somebody should get them therapy. And with that being said, anything else for your turn?
What's this therapy? What you talking?
Y'all let Tila train them.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
Hey guys, hydrate and posture check on shrimp.
On shrimp.
And there's a chat hydrate as well, so everybody hydrate.
I actually don't have anything to hydrate with.
Go get a thing to hydrate with really fast.
2 seconds.
Otherwise,
Well,
Zuki will yell at you.
I have my big old jar of lemonade.
I have
mayonnaise and an escalator.
Soda Stream soda, so.
All right.
I have
so,
water.
is that it for your turn, Deku Shrub?
Yeah.
Fantastic. So we're moving on to the next of the order line. Ruben, that's you.
I am not over the fact that the fucking bokoblin in front of me and his head just popped off like a fucking, like, popped like a grape. Like,
And don't forget, he turned into ichor and dust. He doesn't exist anymore.
Well,
am I able to throw a spell through the bushfire, or is that still like the same height?
I think it's still the same height because the bushes haven't fully burned down to the point that there's nothing there anymore. And even then, I think the fire would obscure your vision. So, but also at the same time, if I'm correct, the wall only gave half cover.
Yeah.
So technically,
well-
I think this bokoblin is partially visible. Would it be you'd be at a disadvantage for a range attack?
Yeah.
It is cover for if you are projectile. So yeah,
Okay, so then, yeah, you couldn't
I
do a
was gonna
projectile.
I was gonna use a spell.
I mean, I would
That's-
assume then that
I don't know how to rule this one because it's like, would you need line of sight for the spell? Is the question essentially.
It's my spell never says I do. That's the thing.
I guess if the spell doesn't specify you need line of sight, then yeah, you could probably cast from there if you wanted. It's what Soul's Fireball.
Yeah, it's my fireball. I like my fireball, man. Listen.
I'd like Dorn's opinion on this, just really quick. If the brambles are still burning, would that mean that the brambles are still there high enough that the fireball would catch on the brambles again?
I don't
mean-
know. I think if they move.
I think at this point, yeah, if you could just move to
now,
that point, you could probably just cast it from there.
Then it's
Isn't it also
fine.
like a
Would
10-foot
this
high
be?
wall?
It's a 10-foot
Yeah,
high
it's
wall,
like a 10-foot high wall. So
It's also
Yeah.
it is on fire, but it's only been on fire for like a few seconds.
yeah.
So it really
I'd say
isn't
if you could just cast from there,
structurally
and you'll be perfectly fine. So,
okay, I'll do my
also
Zola's fireball from there.
and that's 10 damage, right?
Well, no, I've still got to roll the damage. Weapon and willpower. Yeah, that's 10 damage. And if they somehow survived, they'd be on fire.
Another bokoblin bites the dust as Rurin with scary efficiency throws out another fireball.
1, 2. I'm gonna get over here now.
It
what is
burns
projectile 3?
Acre and Dust. That's another bokoblin down. You're down to 2 bokoblins who are looking fucking horrible. Anything else for your turn?
I've done all my movement and I've killed 2 bokoblin. No, I'm in D&D.
All right.
Sorry, I just got a beak invite.
LMAO. Tila and Blue, you got a basically double disadvantage bokoblin right here. You only have 1 advantage to hit them though, and you can't miss. But what are we doing?
Basically, just that whole, like, looking down, Tila and Blue looking down on this bokoblin that decided to piss the pair off.
If you have Blue attack, I can do some very, very fun flavored text.
Oh, Blue's gonna attack. Tila just goes, Blue, bite!
Fantastic.
and he goes-
How much damage is that?
It is...
If it's more than 3, he's dead.
Yeah, it's more than 3.
Fantastic. He's dead. So you, on the back of Blue, basically pull a move straight out of Twilight Princess, which is the finishing move when Wolf Link attacks Poe and rips the Poe out. So Blue jumps up in the air, does a triple flip, lands, and fucking bites straight into its neck, ripping out its innards. Dead bokoblin, ichor and dust. It doesn't exist anymore. I am so grateful you chose to let Blue attack so I can make that reference, especially since I've been playing Twilight Princess recently.
Nice.
And now there's only 1 bokoblin left. Anything else for your turn?
You know, we've been kind of like shot and hurt a couple times, so we're just gonna, ride over here to get some cover.
All right. If that's it, then we'll move on to Dorn. What's up, Dorn?
Alright, we're gonna run and get this guy down here.
Hell yeah, he's on 1 hit point. You literally, I mean, we could possibly flavor text it that you've already won, but I want to hear it anyway. What are you doing to him?
We're just going to run around this wall of flaming brambles, just come out of the smoke and just sword right across the throat. Efficient.
Oh, clean. Alucard from Castlevania style. Sword, clean, swift movement across the neck. Boom. Dead, ichor and dust. You guys have beaten the Bokoblins.
Nice.
A brief moment of celebration as this encounter has been won. But can I get a perception check, Doran?
Yeah, I was
You
like,
got it.
there's a button there.
It's not my best. Perception. It is 7. Or wait, no. We roll d20s for abilities.
You do roll d20s.
That's a bit probably better. Yeah. That is 12.
More than enough. Stomping up the road. One lumbering step at a time before suddenly the Moblin, leader of the 50 strong, has made his appearance. Something incomplete from the scout's report. A bit of information he missed. Initiative remains the same for you two, or for you guys. I just have to get him into the turn order.
Oh no.
Sorting. And thus he has the first move.
All right. Come at me.
Time has come. All right. So first, he's a bit slow. He can only move 30 feet. So that's 1, 2, 3, 5 times 3. So yeah, he can only get to here. So he will roar once again and bang his spear against his giant wooden shield. Bum, 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 bum. Kind of egging you on to do something about it. For the people behind the wall of brambles, you heard the roar. It's loud enough to basically shake the ground. But you have no idea. Well, you have a general idea of which direction it came from, but you can't see him because of the wall of brambles currently. Or actually, no, you can see him. So you can like barely see the silhouette of a giant pig creature on the other side, facing down a lone human for now. And with that being said, Deku, it's your turn.
Okay, I am going to. I think it's a free action. Yeah. Okay, on. Oh, as a free action. Okay, my brain is.
I still haven't done any of my like level up stuff. Like, we've got the tokens. I still haven't used them. I just
Well,
realized.
you can do something even better next time.
Yeah.
Nice.
Or you can cast 18 fireballs.
I love this fireball spell. You guys do not understand. I love this fireball spell.
It's so
Oh,
nice.
it's amazing. It's fantastic. Like valid. Okay. So as a free action, I'm going to essentially slurp all my bramble wall back up into my magic.
I will go ahead and delete everything.
Perfect. Thank you. The spot with the fire is probably still on fire just because that spent that magic that was there. So.
Oh, okay. Let me.
I've got my mouse over where it was.
I'll draw a new.
Go ahead and just wipe everything else out, and then I can. I'll ping where that was because it was right here.
Perfect. I am going to
Okay.
figure out
Really
how-
quick. This.
Okay,
Tell me when you want me to stop. By the way, I'm there.
That's good.
Woo!
We had the fire on the.
to do fire. I like it.
I didn't do it intentionally.
There's a fire in the street now.
A 10-foot fire, bear in mind.
All right, so I'm going to. Do we have any particular rules about moving with at an angle?
First diagonal is a half movement speed, but then after that you can go normal speed.
Okay, so then a 25 or my 30 feet of movement should easily make a 25 with just the one diagonal, right?
You said 35 feet of movement?
30. I moved in 25. I have 30.
It's 6. We have 6 squares of movement. That's everybody.
So you said you were here, right?
Yeah, I was like right here. Yeah.
Okay, that's enough space. So you're now
Perfect.
10 feet away from the moblin.
Yep. When I had all my magic slurp back up into me, I grew fairly long and lanky and tall. And my coconut head is gonna kind of split in half, and I'm gonna re-dead shriek at this thing.
I forgot you had that ability. How does that work?
Hell yeah. So, the actual spell itself is just, it costs 10 of my magic, which I had 11 once I slurped the magic back in. It's a cone 2. It is roll to hit the target's concentration, and if successful, the target is frozen.
Okay. What's give me that roll for the concentration then.
2d6, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
His con's not the highest, but it's not low.
It's a roll to hit the concentration. I don't think we get a. Do we get a plus? Is it just like a willpower?
Yeah, willpower's for magic. So your 2d6 plus your willpower.
Well, my 2d6 was a 10. My willpower.
That's more than enough. So
Perfect.
this moblin is now frozen. What does the frozen effect mean? That means like he's like stunned, so to speak, or?
Let me look.
I think so,
One moment, please.
but I'm not for sure.
And then it's one turn, you said?
All right. I do
It just
have
says target's
frozen.
frozen.
While frozen, you cannot take actions and are halted, which means you can't move anywhere.
Yeah, so
the
essentially
next-
like the stunned. Okay.
The next non-fire attack to connect with you is automatically a critical and releases you from being frozen, but you're no longer
Okay.
frozen. You
Got
may wiggle yourself free during your turn by spending 8 stamina, consuming your entire turn.
Ooh.
He's
The
not gonna do
frozen
that.
character can also be freed by taking any fire type damage or being set on fire, canceling both statuses.
All right, Ruin, you know what to do, or well, what not to do.
It does say mini bosses and bosses are merely slowed instead of being frozen, but that's up to you, boss.
This is a mini boss, so that is slowed,
Slowed,
which half speed.
While slowed, you find movement more difficult, but not impossible. Treat all terrain as difficult terrain, whether or not you normally be, and whether or not
Which would be half movement speed, which
essentially.
half of 15 is technically 7, but you can't measure 7 on the map, so I'll limit it down to 1 square. He can only move 1 square his upcoming turn. Got it.
Hell
Wow.
yeah. And that's 11 damage.
11 damage, reduced down by his armor class to 1 damage.
Oh,
God damn it.
Alrighty. Is that everything for your
You
turn?
know what? Yes. Yes.
All right. Tila and Blue, you're up.
All right.
The way they're stacked on top of each other absolutely looks like Blue is shaking Tilo like a rag doll.
yeah, it kind of
Yeah.
does.
I don't really have a way to so we're gonna come over here the two of them. And Tila's going to hit him with Skirmish Strike.
Okay, what does that do?
Basically, following the attack, you may move 1 square in any direction of your movement capabilities allow, and then you may push the target 1 square in any direction of your choice.
Okay. So basically, I can't take a reaction on this because he's essentially stunned. So, all right, yeah. What's the damage on that?
The damage,
Or do you have to roll to hit?
It's a roll for the effect. So
Okay. So, what's the damage first?
Okay, so the damage is 8.
That is reduced by his armor class down to 1.
Oh my gosh.
This guy had armor class fucking 10.
11 actually.
Huh?
Yeah. It is it's
Wow.
a mid boss.
Okay, valid.
No, that's appropriate.
So, you do the damage and then you're shoving him?
Yeah.
Which direction?
I want to shove him 1 square this way.
Alrighty. So you shove him back this way. What does this look like?
Basically, can I have it so that blue runs up and Tila just jumps on him, slashes, and then kicks back to land back on to backflip back onto blue and sending him.
Fuck yeah. So
Yeah.
you ride up on blue. Get over there. Blue launches you up. You in the air. Quick somersault, slice into the chest. It doesn't do a lot of appreciable damage, but he does get knocked back, and you double flip back onto Blue's back, taking a step back. If I say back again, I think I'm gonna stop seeing it as a real word. And is that everything for your turn?
Fair.
I think blue can still technically move 1 more step.
That was crit. Because that's how that
Oh, yeah, it was crit.
that's crit. So 8 times 2 is 16 damage, which means you did 5 damage. A lot better. Much
Yes.
better.
All right, so I think blue still has one more
You are.
Oh. That's not gonna do much. I'm gonna use my fireball.
All right.
At least get him set on fire.
Hell
Because
yeah.
the rain isn't strong enough to put out the bushfire, so it shouldn't be strong enough to put him out if he's on fire. So we are at least gonna have dot damage.
Fair
like
enough. So you hit. What is the damage on the fireball?
10.
Reduced by his armor class down to 1, and then roll for the effect of the spell. Right?
So I want to say, what was it, D6? Or wait, what did we use for that again?
It's roll to hit, which is 2d6 plus your God, give me a second. It's your willpower. Your willpower is your modifier on that.
13.
And that's against evasion? I forget which one that's going against, or is that concentration?
I don't remember.
Zola's fireball just hits.
Right.
Yeah, this is for the burn effects.
This is for the burn effect.
Oh,
So I'm trying to see, what are they hitting against? Is it? Oh no, it's evasion. And their evasion is not high. It's only 8. And you said you got how much?
13.
More than enough. So he now has the fire tick on, which means at the beginning of his turn he takes 1 fire damage. Anything else?
No, I'm good where I'm at.
Roger that. Dorn, what are we doing?
We're going in for an attack.
He can't move more than 1 space this round. That's frustrating.
So, we're gonna do a jump attack. So
Alrighty.
that's a technique, so it just hits.
What's the damage?
And the damage is going to be. And then I also add. It's just too many skills. 14 points of damage.
Ooh, that's reduced down by his armor to 3. He's not looking too hot. So you move in. You said jump attack. You rush in,
Yes.
jump wide in the air, come down with a sweeping slash from the sky, cut it into its belly. This thing is not looking very good. It has 2 sizable gashes in its chest and belly. Groans in pain, having taken so much damage from you guys so far, and is still under the effect of the screech, the Read Dead Scream spell. Anything else for your turn, Dorn? Are you just
I'm
gonna move?
going to take 2 steps back. Also, I am off balance. So you know.
Alrighty. So he is going to. That's the end of your turn. His turn. He can't take any actions, but he can move 5 feet because he is a mini boss. So he's gonna move up back to where he was, and that will end his turn, which sucks for me. Deku, what are we doing?
He takes fire damage, right?
1 fire damage. You are correct. Which. Thank you for keeping me honest. You guys have done a very appreciable amount of his health.
Hell yeah. So essentially, I'm gonna flavor that I am very much still this weird, horrific ent-like thing that's vaguely fucked up and kind of like a re-dead. I'm just gonna essentially. So I've essentially got the top half of my head flipped backwards, and I'm gonna just kind of shove my weird, creepy long arm into essentially what is the bottom jaw, and I'm gonna just go and chuck, and I'm gonna pull out a Deku shot, and I'm just gonna chuck this square-looking thing because I've been temporarily.
This is a horrifying image. This is Slenderman taking a square nut out of his face and chucking it like a fucking football.
So the Deku
exactly.
Scrub is an eldritch monstrosity. Got it.
All right, so what's the? Do you have to roll to hit on that, or is this an ability?
This is I'm just flavoring my Deku shot, which I think just automatically hits because it's a technique.
What's the damage?
11.
That's reduced to 1.
Yes. Yes. So, yeah.
Anything else for your turn?
I'm clearly staggering and just essentially just kind of oozing and just nothing looks great. I'm not doing awful with my health, but I'm not doing great either. And I'm just gonna kind of stand there and kind of sway in the breeze. And that's it.
All right, well, that's the end of your turn. You guys are melting my mini boss. Ow. Tayla, what's up?
So Tila's going to ride up on Blue and just slap this thing with her sword just to try and, you know.
Chip damage. Love it.
Yeah.
Give me that. Roll to hit.
All right, come on. So that is 5 plus 3 plus whatever the frick my combat is, which is 11.
That just hits. Give me that damage.
All right, so that damage is 8.
8 reduced by the armor class down to 1.
All right, we did 1 damage, so we run.
Any
in,
movement.
smack him, run out because we use guerrilla war tactics over here.
Yeah, you guys really are hit and run. God damn.
There's no like.
What's crazy is you guys didn't even need to run because he couldn't do anything this turn. But anyway,
Well,
Look, she's used
that's
to
your turn.
hitting runs, all right?
I don't have a good heal spell.
Rurin,
I'm realizing.
you're back.
I'm gonna use Fairy's Light over on Deku. Or wait, no, I'm not close enough. Hang on. I need to first run up to Deku so I can place a hand on them so I can use Fairy Light, which will be Deku regains health, which is willpower divided by 2, which is... My willpower is 5. How are we dividing that?
You take the
it gets rounded up in this system.
rounded up, so that's 3.
3 points!
Okay. Yay!
That's actually really good for them.
And then I'm gonna just scamper
Echoing,
back
reverberating.
2 Boom.
Thank you.
Alrighty, is that your whole turn?
That's my whole turn. Ruin's just kind of looking at
Moving
Deku like,
on.
I don't know if plants should do that.
Bear in mind, Deku doesn't have a face at the moment because it's split in half. So imagine a headless entity plant thing looking at you and just like nodding its torso.
I'm just over here like, I really don't think plants should do that. But you know what? I'm a fish person. I don't know what these plant people do.
You know what's funny? When you mentioned that your head's splitting open like that, immediately my brain went to the final form of the Majora's boss fight.
Oh.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Anyway, Dorn, what are we doing?
We're just going in for a more normal attack on this one.
Hell yeah.
So, it is a 12 to hit.
That hits. What's the damage?
I keep forgetting that I don't roll for this. This is just my baby sword, the big sword. So, well, it's only going to do 1. It's not going to do above 11.
So, already bring him down. And that's any movement?
I am going to back up. I don't want to be here, surprisingly. Into.
And this module doesn't have okay, so
Attacks of opportunity, no.
no, it does not. And that's the end of your turn, bringing us to its turn. 1 tick of fire damage. You have nearly killed it, and it has not even gotten an attack in. Fuck my life. But now it will. It is going to get a spear attack, which has a 15-foot radius, which means Deku, you are in range.
Yeah, that's fair.
That's a crit.
Oh.
So,
Okay.
let me just double check here. Yeah, so that's, oh boy. That's a 20 damage.
Oh.
Yikes.
Oh, yikes.
Bear in mind,
Okay.
reduced by your defense.
Okay. Well.
You
what-
also
what
have a
kind of design-
parry. You also, if you've got a weapon, you might
Yeah,
be able to use
parry.
parry or deflect.
I mean, I have a staff that is very much woven up into my arm, but that's
Does
also
everybody passively get the parry ability, or is that something you have to take on your character sheet?
You
Uh,
have a weapon.
Yeah.
Okay, so if you have a weapon, you can attempt to you can parry this, which would reduce the damage by half.
Yes.
okay. What?
Alright.
I'm assuming 2d6.
It's
Recommended.
after applying defense. So you apply defense
Okay.
first and then reduce
So-
by half.
20 damage, reduced by your defense. What's your defense?
4. So it'll be.
So that's 16, halved to 8 damage.
Okay. Awesome. Do I need to roll the parry, or is that just
No.
No,
Nope.
that's a technique. It auto works. So
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Just-
Awesome. then
your thing.
I'm not.
You can also parry us, DM.
Yeah. Also, make sure that you take. Yes, you can DM.
I don't want to do that. Combat would last fucking forever.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well,
also
you know,
make
once we
sure-
get to like bigger bosses.
Yeah,
Perhaps.
yeah. But also make sure you
Perchance,
take out
yes.
the durability for because you've now used it in.
Oh, right, because weapons have durability in this module.
Yes, you only need to
Oh,
take
that's right.
1 in total for the combat if you use it at all. It doesn't matter how much you use it.
And now it has 15 movement, so boom,
Wait,
boom.
I need to take out the durability on my weapon.
We'll talk about it
Yeah.
after combat.
Yeah.
Okay, perfect.
Now, just really quickly, I just want to know here, on a diagonal, you're all within 15 feet, technically?
If it's a burst ability, then
It's technically, it's still a physical ability within range, but I'm just trying to get a point of feel here. That's 15 feet, that's 5 feet, that's 15 feet. Okay, cool. That's where I want them to be, and that ends their turn.
Okay.
It might not survive the rest of this, game, so I'm not too worried about whether this works or not, but you're up.
My poor little Deku. Going to slowly. Okay, cool. I got enough of the stamina.
Oh, good. Whoever yawned made me yawn. It's nap time after D&D, man.
Oh no, you got me
Yeah.
doing it
Totally
too.
get that.
Sorry.
Now, I have plenty of projectile A. Okay, cool. I'm gonna. I look like more like a dried tumbleweed in my lankiness versus my dark brambles.
Yeah, you got struck with that spear and then crumpled up like a spider.
Yeah, I'm looking rough, but I am still alive enough to grab another Deku shot and chuck it at the.
So that's one damage, right? Because it's auto hit, and then but it's not enough damage to do more than the armor class, so that brings him down.
Yep, and then I'm going to tumbleweed away. I don't know where.
The spaghetti of plants on the ground that just got stabbed with a spear lifts its head up, shoots out a square shot, coughs because it scratched their throat, and then crumples into a ball and literally rolls away like the Gorons in Twilight Princess.
Yep.
The funniest
just
visual
make
in this
sure
fight so far.
No,
All right,
no.
that's everything for your
Okay.
turn. Tila and Blue.
All right, I keep forgetting to do this, but the fairy is moved on to hovering over.
Oh,
Yes, so
Target,
that takes a +1 for us to hit this guy.
I cannot get to Dorn.
Nice.
Heal this turn.
And then
I don't need it.
you know what? Blue's gonna
You
try to
took a
take
chunk
a
of
chunk
damage.
out of the boss.
fine.
There's just a little tiny tumbleweed just behind you looking real sad.
Okay, so we're gonna Blue's gonna go for that. Let's see. 12, 13, 14 to hit.
14 does hit. What's the damage on that?
The damage is 8.
8 damage reduced by armor class down to 1.
Joy just goes. Blue,
Anything else?
yeah, we're gonna run away. Blue just goes "Nyeh," on his ankles and goes. Wait, no, how far?
Oh wow, you Jesus.
No, how far?
Can you
is
go that far?
Yeah, I got a little. I can go 8 spaces. So
Remember, first diagonal is half
Oh,
movement
right.
technically, so
yeah, okay. You know what? No, we're just gonna go. Why don't we just retreat that direction? There's no reason to go that way. We're just gonna go this way.
I'm praying he doesn't die this round.
Don't forget, he'll have to take a fire damage too.
I'm aware. That's everything.
Yeah, that's everything that we can do.
Is this like me an arsonist for loving my fireball spell?
No. It makes you a
It's
wizard.
technically a cleric
No,
too.
it's a sorcerer. The sorcerers are the ones who throw fireballs.
I can't. Okay.
I can't.
Whoever first yawned, you're now at disadvantage.
I don't know who yawned first. Please.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
All
right, so what are we doing, Ruin?
I can't reach Dorn to try and heal. So
I'm
instead,
actually perfectly fine. I
I
haven't
think
been
Dorn
touched.
only took like what, 2 damage?
I haven't
Or
been
no, that was
touched yet.
Tila. Tila took like 2 damage. So.
No, I took
And then there's the
3
spider.
damage.
you know what?
Yeah.
I'm gonna just start back this way, and I'm going to do another Fairy's Light, which will be another 3 points of health.
Oh, thank you. I'm finally at half health. Well, I say finally. I wasn't doing too badly up until that spear attack, which fair enough, but still.
I'm just gonna stand over here next to Deku.
To be fair, Deku always seems to get the short end of the stick when it comes to combat encounters, because I think you went down during this.
Frail.
I am being partially dumb because I am very much like, yes, my tiny little coconut body is absolutely built to be a tank. I'm not.
Very frail, and my brain's just like, I need to.
So, you're doing the Fairy's Light on Deku. Is that your whole turn, Bruin?
Yeah. I
Okay.
moved back to
So,
Deku, and
Dorn.
use Fairy's Light, and boom.
Thank you. Yes.
What are we doing,
I'm
Dorn?
druid adjacent, and I forget that I do not get any of the combat buffs that druids can sometimes get. I am the paper thinness of a wizard.
You're a druid, but like you're also in the same breath. You're also a wizard with how frail you are.
Yes.
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 For me, basic attack. It's 12 to hit. Chip
That hits.
damage, just 1.
Chip damage, 1 damage.
And then
He's looking bad. You come in and you stab the slices that you've already put in on this thing. It's on fire. It's been screamed at. It's feeling horrible. It's getting down there, and yeah, it's just not a great time. And wow, you ran far away.
why not?
He's got a spear.
I guess
Is that
I'm covered.
that's your whole turn?
Yep.
All right, cool. So he's
I just
taking
imagine Dorn like
one more take a
rolling
fire damage.
backwards and then just sprinting.
He is wildly pissed off, and so he's going to do a spear throw attack.
Oh no!
Does 14 meet your agility, or it's evasiveness, Dorn?
14?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. And that does 15 damage.
All right, I'm going to defend because I have my shield out. So
Okay, what does that
that's
do in
gonna
terms
go-
of the...
same as parry.
So that's half, which damage is rounded up. So that's 8 damage subtracted by your defense.
Which is 8.
So you take 1. This spear, this monster, royally pissed at how much it's been fucked up, does a javelin's throw, beams it right towards your dome. You bring up your shield, and just like Tila, It grazes off your arm, giving you a minor. No, you have braces on, so it wouldn't scratch your arm. It does a minor scratch on your face. And you take that 1 point of damage. It's then going to use its movement. 1, 2, 3. And now it can't. And now its turn is over. Deku.
Oh, Jesus fuck.
Deku roll. Deku roll.
I'm gonna be rolling.
Yeah, I'm going to scurry away. I
shouldn't have projected to you guys. So if you were all in 15 feet, that something was gonna happen. That's on me.
I mean,
you also did
appreciate
tell
it.
us it's got that 15-foot range with the spear before that when it attacked, so...
I was just trying
With
to
that-
get out of its way because
Yeah.
it could move 15 feet to walk. So I moved 4 spaces so I could be out of
You
range.
guys can move like 45 feet to walk.
Yeah.
No, we only get 6 spots.
Well, some of you get more,
just
but
kind of- Whoop. All right, and then I'm going to lob another Deku shot. I
chip
am definitely
damage.
closer to my original size than I once was. I'm gonna just kind of pop my jaw back into place. My arms are real long and lanky looking, just very stick dry, but otherwise I'm just gonna and pop a Deku shot at it. And
Yeah,
it
so
will-
you just do a quick,
You
like,
chip
kind
damage.
of crack, clink, and then rattling can be heard kind of deep inside you. Pop! Right out. Square,
Yep.
Deku Nut, straight to the dome. He does the quick cartoon of the birds going around him while you're continuing to kind of unspaghettify yourself. 1 chip damage, and is that your turn?
Yep,
Alrighty.
my voice did it correctly.
Blue. What
right.
are we doing?
We're coming over here, and Tila's gonna take that bow of hers, and she's gonna fire an arrow at him.
Is that an ability or is that an attack?
It's just an attack.
Roll to hit.
All right, so
One of these days I'm gonna make the armor class like way too difficult by accident because
Yeah.
balancing for you guys is impossible.
You love us.
Let's see.
It's also a new system,
that
so
is-
balancing
Yeah,
is-
I come up across somebody who has like a 30 armor class. I'm not even
12?
playing. Yep, that hits. What's the damage?
It's basically plink damage because it's
Another chip damage.
Yeah.
Arrow glistens off it. That's not the right word. Gleans off its cheek, cutting a nice gash into its face. This thing is rough, but it's still alive. Is that your turn?
Yeah, that's the end of my turn.
Ruin, you're up.
I'm going to flee back to here. It was way too close to me for my taste. And I'm going to use Zola's Fireball again, which will be 10 damage.
10 damage, chip damage. Down to 3. He is not doing great. And already on fire, Moblin, as a second fireball hits the tower. That's a bad joke. My bad.
We are a little close to. We're a little close to that one. Actually, wait a minute.
Anyway, anything else for your
Moving
turn?
on.
Nope.
Dorn, you're up.
All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That is the range of my movement. However, we have our ways to get around this. Oh, that's the wrong tab. Whoops. 2. Perfect. All right, jump attack. I get to add my jump onto my movement.
Fantastic. What's that damage?
It is going to be once again.
Ship damage.
No, this one will actually do
Oh.
more.
This might finish it depending on how much you do.
Come on, Dorn.
Do it. With
I'm really
where
hoping you
Deku
don't
is
finish it.
standing, I'm just imagining Deku Scrub peering out from behind a pillar, like, whoa, look, this is scary.
LMAO.
I mean, that's pretty accurate. That's pretty accurate.
Yeah,
Then
those
again,
extra
I'm kind of
long
behind some
arms.
shrubs.
I'm sorry, say it again.
14 damage.
14 damage is just enough to do him in.
Yes.
So Dorn comes in, runs all the way from over there, does a wide jump into the air, and does the helm splitter finishing move from Twilight Princess over its head, cutting it clean in two. Disgusting. The giant body falls to the ground with a massive thud. Boom. The courtyard shakes as its body begins to dissolve into ichor and dust. You have finally won. The townsfolk have rallied ever harder and pushed out the remainder of the forces, very thinned, to the edges of the city where they begin to flee. Their leadership now defeated, their numbers too low to be able to keep up the fight. The city is in mild disrepair. Some buildings are on fire. There are definitely casualties, but you have won. Fucking congratulations, guys. That's amazing. That was actually incredible.
Yes.
Because I'm not gonna lie, if you hadn't been as smart as you were, somebody might have died.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna spoil his moveset because you may see him again later. But as a boss enemy, I made him fucking stacked. I probably should give him more health though. But yeah,
We learn as new systems.
we live and we learn, we love.
Also, it wasn't like it was, super easy just because like we had to do so much chip damage. It wasn't as bad as the
That is true. You did the majority of the shit you did was chip damage.
Mhm.
yeah.
There was a certain degree that I thought people had upgraded their characters. So that's a little on me that I
Forgetting
thought.
to? That's totally on me.
Yeah.
As you
It's
defeat.
hard to
Mm.
keep upgrading stuff because like the combat, like the damage is based off the weapons we have. So the weapons we have haven't
True.
changed.
Got it. So, one thing to
Yeah.
note, as it dissolves into ichor and dust from the poof cloud it makes, a familiar shape pops into the sky. Ding, 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 ding. A heart container.
Oh.
You may all add 2 to your current health.
Ooh.
Plus 2?
Plus 2 to your current health.
Wait,
Ooh.
is it to the HP itself?
HP.
Or-
Yep.
So
Sick.
not the hearts, the HP.
Not the hearts,
Yeah.
the HP.
So we've got a permanent boost to our health of 2 now?
Yep.
Correct. Does that heal us as well? Via game logic.
Yes, actually, via game logic, you are now also all at full health. For RP flavored sect, we'll say you guys are still pretty battered from the fight. Although some of you walked away completely unscathed. So
I got completely unscathed on that, thank God. I
Dawn
was scared there
took
for
2
a minute.
damage. I took 1 damage the entire fight.
you have a scratch on your cheek. That's insanity.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, Dorn's just aura farming over
Wait,
here.
question.
I'd say.
Question: does Blue
Nice.
also gain an increase to his max HP?
Yes, but since it's like a familiar type creature, I'm going to say it's half of what you guys got, so that's only 1.
Yeah,
That's fair.
yeah, I figured. But yes.
And as you begin to wind down, poof, out of this alley, walking suave, very methodical.
Oh no.
Ugh.
So you managed to stop this meager attempt to punish a town. Well done. But this is of no matter, no consequence, for we are far too strong for the likes of you. But I am honorable, and thus this town will be spared. Go, get stronger, toil, worms, and I'll see you again. But don't get comfortable. With that, poof, in a cloud of smoke, he disappears.
Once
Joke's
praised
on
reapers.
him. I'm in the dirt. I'm already feeling comfortable. I am just buried up to my eyeballs, just right all up in the soil.
That is hilarious. But with that, you can go ahead and close Roll20, and we'll now have a brief RP section to follow up all this
Sounds good.
combat. God, you guys really just put in the work there.
Mind if I go use the bathroom real quick before we?
Yes, if you
I need a bathroom break.
intermission.
Please. Yes, okay, alright. Back. Okay, I'm back. Hi. Hello, can everyone hear me? I don't know if anyone can hear me. My stone. Okay. I don't know if they can hear me. Hi. Yes, I'm back. I'm back on the Twitch side, but I don't know if anyone can hear me on Discord. Well, I guess we'll go to the... Yeah, I'll stay here. I can't hear them. Yeah, no, I can't hear them either, but I think they've also... 2 of them have muted, and the other 2 have gone to the bathroom, so... I think I might be the only one just in the Discord anyway. But I don't know if I want to change screens back to the just chatting screen or just stick here because it's the only screen I have for RP. It's the only, like, game screen I have.
Sorry, we decided to take a break. When did your internet go out?
It went out for, like, right, I think when you left. Like, right as everybody left, it went out.
Okay, so you were there for the cutscene, more or less. That's good. I wanted to make sure you actually saw that because that was really lore relevant.
Wait, what cutscene?
The one where Girham showed up?
Yes. I was there for
Okay, I was
the game. I know, because I know you said we were going to do an RP scene after everyone
Okay,
came
so
back to the
you
bathroom.
heard that part. Okay.
Yes, I did hear that.
I won't lie. I thought this combat was gonna last a lot longer. I mean, 2 hours isn't that short, but
Yeah.
I've just remembered a thing I need to do post-stream.
Roger that.
It's about the chaos from before we started stream today. Because I need to warn James and Meg and Lumi.
Chaos. So much fun. I do
Poor
love
spells in their internet.
Yeah, no,
I said poor spells in their internet.
I know. I don't know why. It's been really, really good, and then it decided to not be good today, and I'm a little bit sad about that. Please tell me you can hear me.
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry.
Okay.
I was focusing on checking some items.
No, that's all right. I just had like a brief moment of, oh gods, what if it's got out again?
The panic returns as you're like, oh no, not again.
Absolutely valid.
LMAO. Is everybody back in the call?
I think so.
I am.
Already. So, a bit of a flash forward to maybe a couple hours later. You guys have put in the work to put out fires and to clear the roads of immediate damage and traps. The people who were, injured are getting treatment in the necessary places as the village mage and Bruin worked tirelessly to, help them recover. And now they're, in the recovery. They're in a room in the inn recovering there. Tables have been, and now that the work has been mostly done, there's still a little bit of rebuilding to be had. But now that the majority of the work has been done, the townsfolk, the mayor, and our party gather in the, town hall where the haphazard desks have been reorganized into a large table. Some of the women of the village have, been hard at work preparing food, and now it is time for a victory feast. So you are now in this room full of food and full of people who are grateful that their lives are still had. Some have died, but in war there are always casualties, and the people of this village are willing to celebrate what is the victory rather than focus on just what they lost. But now is free RP time. So what would you guys like to do?
Tila just, she kind of elbows the mayor a little bit as she goes to sit down, and she says, "See, I told you, most likely scenario, we win. Some things get set on fire, but we win."
Oh my god.
Honestly, I wasn't expecting one of those things to be me. I don't like fire. I forgot how much I don't like fire. But I don't like fire.
Can all plants do the you did? Rune's just kind of staring at Deku like when she's doing the whole she's kind of like motioning up and down, like referencing how tall and lanky Deku got, but she can't get the words to come out properly. She's like,
There's Scrub. What else did you expect?
Yeah. I've also I've been around a long time, and to kind of learn different things that most others wouldn't. That
grow that wild. Are you okay? Is that normal?
Yeah, I mean no, but and I'm just wiggling my shoulders, kind of like spinning my head on top of itself, just because, the joys of coconut skulls means you can do some fun things.
Yeah, no, the Deku Scrubs and Eldritch monstrosity confirmed.
Oh, absolutely,
Yeah.
1,000%.
Eldritch monstrosity with coconut.
Coconut monstrosity.
But very like Fey Eldritch monstrosity. But that is very limited in its tiny amount of things it can do. Because I've mostly been a merchant and a scholar. This is that was the first time I've done that. I will admit, I didn't expect splitting my head open to, split my head open.
You get a couple of odd glances from across the table from different people when you mention about your head splitting open, and the mayor just kind of like waves his hand like, don't pay them any mind.
Yeah, no, I wasn't expecting the roaring headache, although I think that might have been the ridiculous scream that came tearing up out of my soul. So that was something, but
Yeah.
You know, when you've been around it for as long as I have and you get really connected to nature magic, you kind of learn how to study other creatures and may or may not sometimes decide to absorb the knowledge of what they can do.
Yeah, that scream was pretty nasty, and I've heard a lot of bad screams, and Tila just kind of like points to Blue.
I mean,
Fair.
those woods are cursed. So, I mean, should you really be that surprised about anything coming out of there?
Ooh, prejudice from the white woman.
Also, I just thought of a question.
I'm so sorry.
Mill, I do actually have a question for you relating to Ruren.
Oh yeah, sure.
I don't think it's going to play into this, so I'm just going to cite it to you.
Okay.
In case this ends up coming into play later on, I just want to double check.
Oh boy.
Damn.
no. We went from, the happy Fae, very a Fae forest to an infected Fae forest. I know, a blighted Fae forest. Like, yeah. And we were all very changed when the Deku tree died. So I just kind of like shrug, I am very much sitting in a pot with dirt. It's just my head sitting out on top of the dirt so I can talk to everybody. But I don't super eat except for the Traitos from earlier, so like
just Traitos. Yeah, so Manderwell listening in on this conversation, eating, he shakes his fork around. I heard something in the next town over. God, I forget who said it, but I mentioned something about a shrine, a shrine for the forest folk. Can't quite put my finger on what was important about it, but it sounded interesting. I just was too drunk to really pay attention. And he, realizing he just completely told on himself, turns to Trudge, his right-hand man. You ain't hear nothing.
Damn, out yourself
you guys,
like that.
You folk know where you might be heading next?
Well, should we get a
sounds
direction?
like a good enough idea.
I mean, I would love to go see a shrine because it's been a while since I've gotten in touch with my roots, as they say.
Hey, that's pretty funny.
Thank you very much.
As long as we're not going into too hot a territory, because I do need water, so I don't kind of get dried up.
Ooh, I mean, I guess that's fair. I assumed it was gonna be still in the plains. Good mayor. What is the environment like of said town?
Oh, next town over? Well, that's just Ooh. Let's wait a minute. Well, that's gotta be Lurin.
We put the mayor on the spot.
Yeah, no, Lurin town. It's another fishing village. No, wait, no, it's not a fishing. Oh, my memory is not as good as it used to be. Oh no, it's the most major junction of the South. The gentleman I got this information from, bartender in the south side of town, Lurin Village. You best beware though. That is heavy Ganon occupation right now. You won't be able to. Well, you won't meet folks as nice as us there.
Well, they're gonna have to meet me.
I mean, we could always try and keep a low profile on it.
I mean,
A child with blue hair, an eldritch abomination plant, a fish woman, and an old knight bearing the crest of the kingdom that no longer exists. Low profile. He looks at you with the most incredulous look.
Listen, we can find a way we can find a way. We can find a way.
I mean,
You don't have to call us out that hard.
look, I don't mind, but I mean, I
Whose
just
cat
go as a
was that?
merchant. No,
Whose
you know what?
cat
I can.
Oh, I'm sorry.
That's my nephews and my
Whiskers.
That was so loud.
Yeah.
Whiskers coming down, and then the cat hops up on his lap, and he starts petting it.
Tila, who'd grown quiet since ever since the Deku mentioned the Deku, the great Deku tree having like died, and she's just sort of holding her fairy in her lap. She looks up at the mayor and she goes, "Will the shrine have anything to help the forest?"
Oh, well, little one, I can't confirm that. I just don't know enough. But that man who told me about it, he went on for hours. I mean, hell, at a certain point I had to tell him to just shut the hell up because, like, what am I going to do with this information? But if you need to know, I think I remember his name. Yorick is that's with an A. Yarrick. Yorick. I don't know why it's pronounced that way if there's an A in it, but he runs the bar south of town. He has a lot of information on this thing for some bizarre reason. So if you want more information on whether this might help your home, probably best to talk to him. Village is about 3 days travel by foot.
I mean, I'm totally down to go and try. And look, I am a merchant, so it's not like this would be the first time I've been in Lurlin. And, while we're not as common as we were before, you know, the death of our ancestor, we're still pretty well known as merchants. The majority of Dekus who leave the forest, so like I don't need to do anything to blend in. The rest of y'all, well, at least Dorn specifically, should absolutely do something to hide the tabard or something, at least while we're in town. But
I suppose we might be able to lend you a few cloaks if you need, but that only goes so far.
yeah,
They were bodyguards.
that would totally work. That would at least explain the wide variety. And worst comes to worst, if we need to, Tila, we can just.
I mean, that
Actually,
excuse
no,
might work for the people of the town, but you do have to be wary of, Ganon's forces, because,
Yeah.
well, you said you've been to Lurin before. You know they have monsters patrolling down the street every day. I mean, it's hard to miss.
Yeah. It's been a little while.
Not as intelligent.
Oh, these ones are
Percy?
very, very intelligent.
Yeah, fuck.
Lizard men. Tall. Lanky.
No, it's alphos. Oh. I thought they
Yeah.
prefer the volcano. Because it's warm.
Is that what they call Lizalfos? Ugly ass fuckers.
Here's to that.
They are,
Shouldn't I have rolled like a nature check on that to see if I recognize
No,
At the F word, Umi kind of like floats up from Tila's hand and goes like close to the mayor and goes, "Language," and then floats and then flies back to Tila's.
dear God.
he will hit you with the biggest stank eye, like, okay.
You just see the I just look over at the fae, at the little fairy, and they just like, do you know how much I fucking curse constantly? Mind you, most of these are not my first language, so I don't remember half of what is considered a curse word or not, but
I love the idea that I love the idea that the Deku Scrubs speak in like coconut rattle.
oh yeah, totally. oh yeah,
That's
absolutely.
good now. Anyway, we can't keep saying that. We can't keep saying that.
It's a stim. They understand.
Anyway, so yeah, he will look at Tila once again, very incredulously, like, this child just told me not to curse.
No,
Okay.
the fairy told you not to curse.
Even better. Actually, yes, humans can't see fairies. We established that earlier. But yeah, so he'll be like, I'm assuming y'all have your mission ahead of you. Feel free to stick around the village for as long as you want. Always gonna be welcome here. And we're gonna keep bolstering our defenses and doing our best to do our part to fight back against this scourge, because we've stayed complacent too long.
I'm gonna go to the
Fair
bar.
Make sure you're doing those drills at least 3 times a week.
Yeah, with that trudge like chimes in, he's like, you got it. He's like got this weird air of like, you know, he's competent, but he doesn't have faith of himself to a certain degree, and so it's a very shaky like affirmation.
Aww.
I do want to say the townsfolk did phenomenal. I am sorry for those that we did lose, but they did do amazing fighting to protect their home.
Especially with the crunch time that we had.
Yeah, like, holy shit.
I
The
mean,
amount of time that we had, we did not have squat worth of time.
I have to say, you did a phenomenal job handling that cannon. Because without that, we probably wouldn't have done as well as we did. That was very useful. And well, we have it out on the batteries, which means it's in the proper placement for the event of another siege.
Yeah, I wouldn't trust Floaty Boy to care about trying to keep more tax collectors or whatever it was that they were doing from coming back, even if he said that their forces weren't.
Yeah, I don't trust a word out of his snake mouth for a moment.
Oh, it would be really cool if it was an actual snake mouth. Just sorry. No, I mean, yes, agreed wholeheartedly. Yeah, you can trust some, asshole marauders to keep their word just because that's just their personality, and he gives me the constantly just the slimy liar kind of like, yeah, just bad feeling, bad.
Ick vibe.
He
Yeah,
nods. And then
I mean, for what it's worth, he strikes me as the type who likes a game. And no offense, you're not going to be the most fun to play with. For some reason, he's taken a liking to us.
yeah, that's
I
fair.
can see why. You guys inspire hope. Look at the people. And he gestures to the table of people drinking and smiling, laughing, sharing good times, and a small, gentle smile crawls across his face. This is the greatest day they've had in ages. I mean, I haven't seen this many smiles since, well, before the day Hyrule fell. pauses, really soaking in the moment. Can you promise an old man one thing?
Maybe.
Keep
What's your
inspiring
request?
hope.
Oh, yeah.
Keep spreading this goodness. People need it. Because
Nah, I get that.
these are dark times. A stern expression falls across his face after that, and then he nods at you and says, well, I'm quite tired and my belly is full. And you look at his plate, and somehow between all that conversation, he went through an entire plate full of food. And he says, I'm going to retire for the night. As I said, you're welcome to stay in the village for as long as you like. And if you need any information, you can come reach me, but preferably after I wake up. And he'll saunter
Cool.
off.
Evening, night.
Wait,
He turns around when he hears the wait.
Tila, puts her hand down because she definitely raised it when he was going. She's like, wait. She goes, what bar does Yorick hang out around? And how big is it? Is it wood or is it metal? And is it like hanging on anything?
Tila, the non-forest folk, a bar is a type of establishment where you drink copious amounts of alcohol. Yeah, it's like a restaurant, but more
less
focused
food.
on alcohol. Yeah.
He chuckles with the hilarity of the situation. You can find it south of town, brick building. Got a big old sign that says tavern, I think. It don't got no fancy name. That's about as much information I can remember. As I said, I was very hungover that day.
Yeah, that's fair. Lurlin's a great place to get drunk. I've heard. I don't remember the last time I was capable of getting drunk.
That's disturbing.
Yeah, I mean, I can get sun drunk. Just kind of sit in the sun long enough, and it's like a cat waking up, and you're just all like, "Oh, the warmth." But yeah, nah, it's fact of life. What you gonna do?
What I'm gonna do is go to bed. Good night.
Night.
And with that, he's gone, and you guys are left with. The room is still filled with people eating. He kind of turned in early, and he's like 60 years old, so he's not young. But people are still partying and drinking. You guys probably still have some food on your plate, and so more RP if you'd like, or we can fast travel if you don't have anything to discuss. It's up to you.
The one thing I want to do is just make sure that I can get or have saved to the side whatever made new weapons for at least Dorn and Tila.
Yeah, sure.
Since that's a thing we were definitely doing, and I definitely didn't think about trying to make sure I got that done before.
Yeah, so how many parries can you do before your sword breaks?
So how the at least my understanding of it, so if someone please correct me, is that if you use a weapon correctly, so there are incorrect ways to use them, but if you use a weapon or a shield or a wand correctly, it is 1 durability total for that encounter. So it doesn't matter how.
So you guys are low key. You should have had your weapon shatter on you already.
I've been tracking them. It depends on what
as well.
Yeah. It depends on what you're like doing with it again, but Especially
Okay.
too,
Using
'cause you said
magic, use my durability as well, then my spells.
yes.
Because if so, then I'll definitely want to get a new weapon, because then my Zora's Rod is probably close to breaking.
Yeah, however, if you smack specifically for the rods, or it's either the rods or the staffs, only one of them you can use as melee combat. The other one is if you smack somebody with it, it's considered an incorrect use, and that takes another durability out of it. Shield surfing also has its own durability mechanic going on where...
Yeah, I don't think we're gonna do shield surfing in this campaign, so that we can kind of ignore that. But all right, so I guess do we want to like skip past the dinner and go into like the mechanics of weapon crafting and stuff? Or is there anything else you guys would like to do in the specific RP moment?
No, there's nothing else that I'd like to do in this specific moment.
Same.
Yeah, I'm good.
All right. In that case, you guys all turn in
go
for
on
the
patrol at some point in the night. Make sure no one's coming back. Sneaking in the night. Don't trust that motherfucker.
Give me a perception check. I don't know if I caught their.
Yes. Oh, it's not good. It's like a 4.
Everything seems fine.
Had a bit too much to drink.
So you, with that, watch in the night happening, you guys can all get a long rest in, so reset all your stuff. And the next day comes. You guys are awake. You guys, this is so silly. Can I get a perception check again, Dorn?
Got it. Okay. This one is slightly better at 16.
Cool. So, when heading to the smith shop in the morning, which was your plan, you notice on some of the buildings, sigils have been painted onto the walls of certain buildings. And you don't know when they got there. There's no discernible sign of age for how old they might be. Besides, maybe like it's not so old that it's beginning to chip away, so it's got to be within the last couple weeks. And all the sigils are familiar to you, but you don't know why.
Do I get a bad vibe from them? Do I get a vibe check?
Do a wisdom check. We'll call that. We'll do it for the vibes.
You got it. Ooh. Okay. So just pure wisdom. So it's just flat then, right?
Mm-hmm. Unless you have a modifier.
I mean, wisdom just is a big category. Doesn't really have a modifier.
Let me make sure I did this right.
Wait, how would you do a pure wisdom check?
Let me just. I might have done the wrong one. Hold on.
That's okay. We're all learning.
Insight. Sorry, I need an insight check, which is under courage.
Insight. Got it. All right, then it's a dirty 20.
Dirty 20. Yeah. Your head hurts looking at these sigils. Not like to a point where it's unbearable, but like you have a migraine. You've seen this before, but you don't remember where.
I'm just going to grab a small child that's running by, having a lovely small child day. Just grab him by the shirt.
Why?
And just lean down to them. It's just like, you see all this graffiti around here? Go clean it up. And then just like poke them in the chest and just put the fear of God into them.
Okay. They struggle within your grip on their shirt, and then when you finally release them, they scamper off like a wild animal to go find something to clean up this paint with.
Can I?
Child.
Yeah, can I look at the sigils and that apparently Dorn wants to get rid of? Do I recognize them at all?
Give me a civilization check.
Oh, good. The one, like, it's like the one thing I have a 1 in.
Nice.
10.
Civilization, yeah.
10? Nope. Don't know him at all.
Are you guys
You get a bad vibe from them, though. Just a very, very slight, like, your intuition lets you know these aren't cool.
Can I do a roll?
Alrighty, give me that roll.
How many rolls?
Which dice is it?
This will be the last attempt on this one. For you, that's another civilization check.
What do I roll for?
I can also
Which
do a
dice?
civilization check if you
D20.
want me to,
And
because
no,
I
this
have a
is-
decent.
Oh, I ain't gonna see shit. Even without my modifier, that's a 3.
You can't see it.
Damn.
You can't even see this. No, I'm kidding. You look at it and you don't make
Altogether, I
anything
got
of it. You're like,
4.
damn, someone graffitied the buildings.
I'm like already in the building, hence the fact I can't check my. Very funny because I have like a 4, a 3 or a 4 in civilization.
If you want to, Echo, you can make a check, but this will be the last one.
I think instead
It is.
I will
so we're
wait.
playing.
There's no one else to do it, so
You can always ask Blue. Blue, what do you think?
I think I'm gonna be
In your
already
travels,
in the building.
have you encountered this?
And I'll see. One of you should like poke me or something afterwards as we're coming out, and I'll see if I can remember, and I'll do one to see if they're still there. Oh wait, we have a child attempting to clean them up.
Yeah.
I imagine Doran comes into the blacksmithing shop very extra prickly, and perhaps the other two trailing behind are kind of like pointing to it.
Okay,
'cause
you know what?
she's
Yeah,
pissed
I will.
off.
And this one's a D20, right?
this is a D20. For you, it is a civilization check.
I mean, this is a 14.
So with a 14, you have seen these before, just like Dorn has. But you can't put your finger on where. They give you vague bad vibes. You don't get the migraine that Dorn does. But you can sense that they're not good. So
Okay.
that's no more checks on the sigils.
No. Yeah.
In the time it took you all to look at this thing, the child has returned with a bucket and his mother, who is very concerned as to why her child is now scared shitless about cleaning the walls, and she comes across the sigil and gasps because she gets a bad vibe from it, and you know, together with her child, begins to clean the sigil off that wall. There are more scattered throughout the city, but we'll get back to that in a minute. So
All right.
Smith shop, you guys want new weapons. So I hate the idea of having to keep track of every item you collect in this game in order to craft new weapons. That makes my skin crawl because that's so much work. So
enough.
instead, I'm going to rework weapon crafting a bit, which is to say that like when you reach a certain threshold, you could just craft the next tier of weapon. At this point, you guys all started with rank 1 weapons, if I'm correct, right?
It depended on what you picked.
Right, because you also you spent tokens on those, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Right. So I'm gonna say you guys haven't attained the threshold for rank 2 yet. So if you were to craft new weapons, you're crafting rank 1 weapons again, and obviously you're not gonna spend tokens on it, but he's willing to just basically either remake what you have or make a similar like rank 1 weapon if you wanted to switch it out for some reason or another. But to do so, it is a full day's labor per weapon. So if everybody's getting replacement weapons, you do have to stay in this town for 4 days.
Can we just repair? I'll help the blacksmith.
Yeah,
That's
you know what?
what
If you decide to repair instead, and you also help the blacksmith, I'll reduce it down to 1 day, because that way it's a shared workload. It's a lot less work, but like I'm gonna maintain that crafting a whole new weapon is at least 1 day per weapon.
Okay,
So
that sounds good to me. Yeah, if you guys wanna go, I don't know, do something while we beat the shit out of the steel.
I like the idea that you're like fixing Felix with this. That you just take this guy's hammer and then you just like, alrighty,
Oh my
think.
Yeah, if anybody was, it would be me. I would tune town it up.
Fantastic. All right, so with Deku volunteering to stay behind to help repair your weapons, they are now occupied. Dorn, Tila, and Ruin, what would you guys like to do with the day you now have to spend in town?
Dorn is going to go around and get rid of these symbols if she can, and try to figure out if there's any sort of pattern to them.
Well, okay, do you want to figure out if there's a pattern to them, or do you want to get rid of them? Because that will be
Get rid of them.
All right. That's probably going to be roughly like 4 or 5 hours worth of work to go and scour throughout the town, make sure you find all of them. Do me a favor. Roll me a... Well, you know what? We'll come back to that in a minute. I want to see if the other party members want to do something, because that's time consuming.
Yeah.
So Tila and Ruin.
I'd go around probably just checking on everybody, seeing how the people who are injured are holding up.
Sure, yeah, you go to the infirmary room within the inn that they, makeshift made, and the town mage is there again. Just he's actually asleep in his chair while one of the women of the town is tending to some of the patients with the training that you and the mage gave her. He's getting some well-earned rest since he didn't really sleep last night, trying to make sure that the more critical condition people didn't perish.
I can also help out with any healing that's needed to be done as well. That way,
yeah,
it's
I mean,
not
at this point,
person.
there's not much more you can do beyond what's already being done, which is just keeping a close eye on the people who have been injured. There's a couple critical, couple less critical, and then there's even some that are barely banged up, but they just want to, keep them just in case something gets worse. Because this mage is very knowledgeable on anatomy and is very, very like a very advanced science in terms of healing. For a society that's rather medieval. But he does stir at your presence when you walk through the door. He kind of, welcome back. I hope all is well.
We're just getting weapons patched up, figuring out all we're gonna do, and I was wondering if you maybe needed any help.
No, the ladies of this town are quite skillful. Very grateful for all their help. Thank you, Diane. And the woman who is tending to a patient kind of respectfully bows to the both of you. Before going back to her work without saying a word. Yeah, I mean, we'll be all right. I really can't thank you enough for all the work you have done, because you've turned, the people of this village into some mighty fine nurses. I mean, if ever we needed somebody to take care of somebody, we have a full, practically a full hospital's worth of people to take care of the sick in this town. I can't be more grateful. I've never had more help in my life.
I'm happy I was able to help, and honestly, with everything everyone did, they all did phenomenal.
No, it was one hell of a battle. I haven't seen something like that since the Civil War. Oh, but that was a long time ago.
And then after checking in and making sure no help is needed, Rune's probably just gonna tag along with Tila.
Fair enough.
Would you guys hate me terribly if I extended our stay by a day to get a bow that is level rank 1? Because my bow is currently rank 0.
Oh, I wouldn't say no.
I wouldn't mind.
It gives us another day to rest, if I'm honest.
I'm not even here, so ignore me.
So we'll stay 2 days instead of 1.
Yeah, okay.
Okay.
I mean,
You
I'm
can
totally
get
down
supplies
with
too.
Yeah.
that. I'm not.
That's
like,
true. You guys could do a shopping episode, which would be really funny.
Yeah.
Do you guys
Yeah.
have rupees? Come
20.
to think of it?
Not a
We have
bunch,
20.
but we have some.
I mean, I should
have some
definitely have some, but I could not tell you like a
You
specific
could also
number.
try doing odd jobs for rupees if you want throughout the
Yes!
town. Like,
I'm here for that. I want to do odd jobs for rupees.
Sure.
all right, well, I'm not just gonna put them on a silver platter. You'd have to try to find some odd jobs. I do have a couple in the back. With this little boy and his mother, who have decided to help you with the fear of Hylia in their hearts. The last sigil, when you go to touch it with the cleaning cloth, can you give me another perception check?
Boss. Uh, 12.
That's enough. So when you go to reach out to it, you hear a oddly familiar sound, something you haven't heard in many years now, roughly about 6.5. It's a sound that haunts you to this day. It's the echoes of a breathy screech. An event that isn't repressed in your mind, but you may avoid trying to recall too often. And faces flash before your eyes of a group you once traveled with. And once your hand with the cloth connects against the paint and breaks the final sigil, the sound drops in a snap. But you're left there shuddering, breath heavy, and the woman with her child, placing her hand on your shoulder like, ma'am, are you okay?
It's nothing to worry about. Just old injuries acting up. You know how it is.
Oh, you must be weary. We can finish the job if you need.
No, I'm going to see this done. With utter grim determination.
I'm gonna need a fortitude check out of you.
You got it, boss. She's gonna try to push through. She's not gonna... Because that's just how she is. Alright. Fortitude. 14.
Just not enough. When you go to try to continue to, wipe this off the wall, your hand shakes and you drop the rag to the ground. And it lands on the concrete with a heavy thud of wetness. And your hand's not in pain, but it's not moving quite how you wish it would.
Maybe I should sit down after all.
You take a step back and you hand the cloth and the bucket over to the woman, and she begins to brush it away, and eventually, after just a few minutes, it's completely gone. And thus, all the sigils in the city have been cleaned up. Yay. She turns to you and she's like, "Thank you for bringing this to our attention. These can't have been for good. I don't know why I remember them." Her eyes go hazy for a second. And then, snapping back to reality, "Right, here, take this." She hands you a red rupee. You can add 20 rupees to your inventory. And you can also add a steaming potatoes meal to your inventory.
Oh!
Food!
I thought she was just handing you a steaming potato.
She just pulls it out of her pocket.
Yes.
Like to fully flesh this out, after you finish the test, she like invites you back to their house and gives you the cooked meal for your inventory. But that's really funny. She just pulls a fucking hot potato out of her pocket.
Yeah, that's one way to play hot potato.
It's that TikTok audio.
Weird
like,
things have
what's
happened.
this quarter pounder I got in my pocket, right? Okay. Anyway, switching back to Deku's perspective, the blacksmith would like to chat with you, and thus we enter upon a scene of the forge where you guys are hammering away at weapons. You have a couple more delicate tools that are meant for arcane purposes, trying to repair your own rod, and you hear the consistent clanging clang, clang, clang of a sword being manifested as part of or not a sword, but yeah, no, a sword being repaired. And even though you wouldn't need to hammer out a sword to repair, but I digress. Where'd you learn to work on weapons? Because you're a tree.
Well,
He's looking at you with the biggest squint of ever, because why is a tree repairing weapons?
you've been sitting on this for a while because we've spent the past 3 days working together. You've been wanting to ask it, haven't you?
There were more pressing matters at hand. I didn't want to, be too awkward about it and potentially endanger the mission. But now that we got a moment, I'm a curious fella.
I am honored that the curiosity is in my direction in this point in time. I just thought it was really funny, but that is absolutely valid. When I was really young, I would take the kokiri, the children of the forest, and I would help make them weapons. Most of them.
What the hell do tree kids need weapons for?
Well, they gotta eat. They may be fey creatures, but they still gotta eat. Mostly hunting small game.
Who's using a broadsword for fucking game hunting? That don't make no sense.
Okay, valid enough. It was a lot of. Fair enough. There's plenty of things that live in the forest that aren't friendly.
Well, you can say that again. Last time I went there, I saw some small kid who was a damn skeleton wearing leaves on his feet.
Yeah, the Skull Kids.
They have names?
I mean, I don't think they have individual names.
That's disturbing enough that they have a distinction. They have a phylum on the genetic tree.
Yeah. Yeah, they do. Yeah, something to do with a curse of some sort. I can't remember off the top of my head where exactly the curse came from, but I think it's essentially kids that run into the wilderness at dark instead of like during the daytime, because during daytime I think they get essentially adopted by the Deku tree, or at least they did. And there's a lot more Skull Kids and a lot less Kokiri nowadays, but essentially, like, I don't know if it was like the idea that the Deku tree was then asleep and then they got like the Fey magic took over and then they just kind of skullified. I don't super know. But essentially, yeah, there's those things.
I mean, at least they're not armored and weaponized like the other skeletons y'all found in the forest. Because, well, I remember when I went in there, I done found the skull kid you call it. Yeah, I done found the skull kid, but then I found this big guy, 7 foot tall skeleton man, fully clad in armor with a shield and a sword. I was like, what the hell are you doing alive? That's a skeleton. And so I ran for my life, of course, and I made it out of the forest just fine. But I do have to tell all my friends to avoid the forest because it's a dangerous place. There's something in there. I heard something about a building. A big old building in there. It was important. I can't remember why.
I mean, I don't doubt you. I also don't remember off the top of my head. I ain't gonna lie. I've been alive a long time, and I have a coconut for a head. So, memories are fleeting at best.
Is it a social faux pas if I ask to knock on your head?
You know? That's a great question. I haven't decided that yet.
I haven't decided.
It's been a long time since
Is it good luck to knock on the Deku Scrub's head before going into a battle?
Yes, no, you know what? Go for it.
Oh, hell yeah. He puts his sword down, clank on the anvil, and they waddles over to you, and he goes, dunk, dunk, dunk on your head.
Yeah. Nice.
Wow, it really is all in there.
Yeah. Yeah, no, all the important bits are in, like, the core body, because gotta be able to have a spot for the nut part to just rattle around, and then it's a whole thing. I have in a journal somewhere the more scientific aspects of how we work.
Oh, well, that's not for me.
That's absolutely fair. I don't feel like searching for it. So I'm glad we're on the same page.
Well, you're doing good work.
Thank you. Yeah, once I decided to become a merchant, that's when I started deciding I wanted to make my own thing so I could have something constantly to sell, because there's nothing more awkward than being a merchant and then walking into a town and going, so I don't have anything to sell? I'm going to now take your things that I bought and then sell them. It just makes things awkward. So I just learned how to make my own shit.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
But that bit of RP is wrapped up. It's getting into the evening now, roughly around like 4 p.m. Any more things y'all like to do before we end up going into nighttime?
I guess because Tila hasn't. Can I have say that Tila, in an attempt to try and make money, went into the town with her ocarina? She just put her hat down and on the ground and started playing her ocarina to try and earn some rupees.
Yeah, sure. Amidst the reconstruction of this village, people enjoy the sound of your ocarina. Can you give me a performance check?
I'm gonna just quickly BRB. I'll be right back.
No problem.
That is a 15.
Yeah, so with 15 you made about 25 rupees.
Heck yeah.
So well done. Good performing. Yeah, and so you got your performance in. We got the RP and the thing. Trying to make sure I covered everybody in terms of things they wanted to do in terms of RP today. Yeah, I think so. At this point, we've reached proper nighttime. You're settling down for a meal, and as you are settling down for a meal, you hear a knock on your indoor. It's who's the kid again that I made a name up on the spot? Oh fuck.
That I don't know. Sorry, boss.
The coconut memory is very much an IRL thing too. I could not tell you.
Wait, the
Anyway,
kid
the scout boy.
No.
Oh,
Trudge?
Trudge, thank you. So Trudge is there. Sorry to bother you guys. Mayor Underwell would like to speak to you when you get a chance. So, thank you. Just kind of awkwardly dips out. So, it's roughly about 6 p.m. You guys would have been, probably eating dinner, and it's up to you. Would you like to go speak to the mayor, or?
I mean, yeah, I'm always down.
Yeah, sure.
Might as well get it over with.
All right. Yeah. So, you guys make your way to town hall. You can see that the door to the back, that boardroom area that I mentioned in the last session, is open, and he walks by the door on the inside. He's holding a couple items. He sees you, and he's like, "Oh," kind of waves you in, telling you to come all the way to that back room.
All right. Well, head on in.
Yeah. So you guys head in. He closes the door behind you. You're all seated at the table. Of course, I did mention something about a bit of a reward for helping us out with, our situation, and we don't have a whole lot of money to give you, because you do recall that it was taken, but
Yeah.
I have something I feel will be very pertinent to your journey. I don't have a good reason why I have this hunch, but I'm certain of it. And he opens 4 cases, and inside are musical instruments.
Ooh.
There's a harp. There's a flute. There is a violin, and there is a horn. And together, you have these 4 items. And can I get a perception check from anybody, whoever wants to get it?
I've got a perception of 3.
Hell yeah! Give me that perception roll then.
All right, so that is 14.
Okay. It's enough to notice. You see a few things when you look at these. The first thing you notice is that all of them have the Triforce engraved on them. This symbol that's spread throughout all of Hyrule. It's slapped on every major building. So clearly these are important. These instruments are from this kingdom, and they're made by the government, so to speak. Because the way that the Triforce works in this version of Hyrule is it's kind of like the government stamp to a certain degree of like, we made this. This was sanctioned by government. But then you notice something in. You notice 3 of them have symbols. The violin has Furor's symbol. I should have written this down. The flute has Nature's symbol, and the horn has Din's symbol. The harp does not have any of those symbols, but it does have intricate carvings that depict. It's something that could be held in your hand, but it's large enough that you can see detailed carvings on the bow of the harp per se.
Right.
And on those carvings you can see almost a story, like a mural telling a story. And can I get a civilization check from who's the oldest in the party again?
Almost certainly me.
Right, because the Doran, you're old for human standards, but I'm pretty sure the deck is like.
These are all just kids, little nuggets.
Well, okay, but the deck is like hundreds of years old, I think.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm just kidding.
Time's wonky in the forest, but I also have a civilization of 3, so I figure.
Yeah, so go ahead, give me that civilization check really quick.
Okay. Oh no! Oh no!
Don't tell me it's a bad roll. Don't do this to me.
Do you mind if I roll with advantage?
I can't give you an advantage, but I can give you. I'll say that for everybody can. I don't know if do inspirations exist in this module.
They can if you say they do, boss.
Yeah.
I will say that all of you can go ahead and add an inspiration to your character sheets for absolutely cheesing the boss fight.
Okay. Then
so you can also choose to spend the inspiration if you want to re-roll. But also, this is a lore moment, so I don't know if you really want to put that. I don't know if you want to use your inspiration on a lore moment.
Well, if I just go with the first roll.
What was the first roll again?
Well, the first roll, I got a natural 3, which
That's
is 6.
So yeah. Do you want to re-roll or?
Yeah.
Okay. So go ahead, re-roll that civilization check.
Oh, thank God, that's so much better. It's a 21.
Wow, that's actually perfect. So you've been around. You've been around the block. You've been around for a long time. And one thing you do know is that this harp is, well, old. Very old. From the time of legend. From a time long forgotten. Something that you only know about because you've done a lot of studying. And you recognize this to be the goddess's harp. How the hell it ended up in a village like here? Well, that's a question for another time. But that harp holds genuine power.
My entire coconut head just rolls off and I just go, Jesus fucking Christ. Oh.
I love the idea that Jesus Christ exists in Hyrule.
Yep.
I think it would be sacrilegious for me to try to change the saying to Hylia Christ, but
No, it's
I think
Hylia
we can.
Hylia fucking goddess.
golden goddesses.
Yes. Triple
That is
golden
probably a
goddesses.
much better.
Hylia's tits.
Ah, yes.
Yes. Just highly.
No.
Hylia's
Let's be honest. It's Din's tits.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh boy.
Many a different expletive in many a different language just kind of rolls out of the Deku's face as it rolls upon the ground. Yes. So, and then of course I cough. And just yeah. So yeah. Well, more than happily. I don't want the harp, and I don't have lips, so I can't do the other ones. I'll take the violin if that's okay with y'all.
Do y'all
But
mind?
also, that harp is, Mayor. I don't know if you knew this. That's the goddess's harp. Old enough that even I think it's ancient.
Goddess's harp. What are you talking about? Bear in mind, the realm of legend. Most of the people in Ocarina of Time do not know anything about the events of Skyward Sword.
Oh, valid and fair.
Tila's going since the harp is getting a fun reaction. Tila's going to pick it up.
Okay. Do me a favor. Give me a fortitude check real quick.
Nice.
Where is my fortitude? All right.
So, Mayor dear,
Oh, yes.
it just gives off the radiance of being touched by the goddess, is what I'm trying to say. As in, like, I think from when Hylia was still Hylia, this is her harp.
21.
Yeah, that's more than enough to succeed. So you have attuned to the magic object. You can now play magical music. There are points during the game where this will be. I will give you non-subtle hints that you can play music for a reaction out of the game world. But you have attuned to your magical music object, and as you attune to it, and a bit of an odd tune can be heard, just very, very quietly. You can kind of hear bum 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 bum, and that's it. Just those 4 or 5 notes, and yeah, so that's awesome.
Tila kind of tilts her head and then tries to find where those notes are on the harp.
I guess that's a performance check if you want to try to mimic it.
Yeah. Try being the operative word. That is a 7.
Yeah, no, that's not enough. And so you try to, but you kind of end up bing, bing, bing. Not the best playing.
Sound a little more like a southern banjo that's out of tune than a harp.
Hey, as someone
I
who has
like-
actually played the harp, I can promise you, the worst it's going to sound is just tuneless, because everything sounds good on a harp.
That is true.
Fair enough.
Just am not very good at. I could have done a better job impersonating it, but we are also like 3.5 hours in. This is
Yeah.
going to end soon.
You're all good. I have no musical talent whatsoever. And I don't think that banjos actually sound like harps. So.
LMAO.
Close enough stringed instruments, though.
So yeah, the mayor kind of like acknowledges, like, I have no idea what the hell any of that means, but I'm gonna leave these to you, and bye. And it just walks out.
Yeah,
That's for the wisest.
Yeah, meanwhile, Tila's
'Cause-
totally tuned him out. She's frowning down at the harp, just trying to pick it out, being like, nope, not that one, not that one, no.
Dum, dum, bum.
You know, it's a very good thing he decided to give those to us, just because that's a great way of, bringing. No wonder.
So anybody else want to try picking up an instrument?
I definitely am gonna grab the violin because I can't play the other two.
Give me a fortitude check, please.
Sounds good.
I guess I'll take the horn.
All right.
18.
This time.
18, more than enough. When you pick up your violin and you attune to your magic object, you hear do 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 do, and then you now are attuned to your violin. Dorn, you're doing the horn.
Correct.
That's
ahead.
appropriate.
Give me that fortitude check.
19.
More than enough. When you attune to yours, you hear womp, 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 womp. And you are now attuned to your horn, which leaves the flute and Ruin, who does not have a magic instrument yet.
Okay. Also, I'm back. Sorry, guys.
No, you're good.
Okay.
No worries.
All right, you said fortitude check?
Yep.
Oh, what the fuck is my fortitude? Hang on just a minute. I don't have my character sheet pulled up at the moment. I didn't think I was doing any more dice rolls. I closed it on accident.
I mean, no worries. We're reaching the end here, so.
Yeah, I'm not feeling the best, so that's. Oh. Where the fuck is fortitude?
It's power.
It's under power.
Oh, I have a +1 to that. Okay, what do I roll for this?
D20.
A 6. Damn.
So you pick up the flute and take 1 damage.
Ooh.
Ow.
You do drop it. It makes a noise. And then when you go and you try to pick it up again, it doesn't hurt you this time, but you did not attune to your magic object. You can reattempt this once per day, but your attempt to attune to it today has failed.
Has failed and hurt me.
And hurt you. These are powerful magic objects, and so I'm not going to just give them to you with no consequence. But now you guys have been equipped with magic instruments. These will become integral parts of the story as time progresses. But with
So
that,
don't
I
use
think
it as a back scratcher. That's what I'm hearing.
do not use it as a back scratcher.
I get you.
But with that being said, we will call it there as you guys marvel over the newfound power you may have just attained, or at the very least, fancy objects. Lots of lore, lots of combat, great gameplay. Thank you guys for playing. This was awesome.
Of course.
Thanks
Thanks
you
for
for
having me.
DMing.
Yeah, tons of fun.
This has been absolutely amazing.
And of course, we'll pick up next month with session 3. I will keep you posted on when I actually do a checkup on that, because there's a potential I'm moving back to New Jersey. So that's
Right.
We'll cover that when we cover that. But for now, we'll call it and streams, and we'll do all that stuff. So
Yeah.
All right.
Sounds great.
Bye.
so
We have
I
anybody
will-
we want to raid?
Good question.
Or do we just want to end? I know
Alright.
that
I might-
Sato's doing peak.
I mean, we could do a really, really quick raid, but I've also got some questions for the DM, so I don't want to.
Yes, I do have to head out, just me personally.
All right.
Yeah. Oh, tokens. We also have to do tokens.
Farewell, Dorn.
Thank you.
Bye, Dawn.
Fun session, everybody.
Yes, bye.
See you next month.
Yeah.
Bye-bye.
Yeah, so I mean, if you guys want to raid somebody, we can do it.
I'm down to do either or. I'm honestly, once we're done, I'm gonna go lay down because I don't feel good.
I'm gonna
Rest up.
Yeah.
So, it's up to you guys. Do you want to raid or do you want to just end?
I guess we can do a raid and run. Worst case scenario.
All right, so who are we raiding?
Good question.
Sato's doing peak. We wanted to raid him. Otherwise, Katsuoka is doing a Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. They're at 71% completion.
Yeah, we could do Katsuoka because it's Zelda.
Let's see. Cat. I don't think
There's
I'm
their name.
Katsu.
The raid commands do not work.
Oh no.
How about...
Hold on.
Well, we just say that.
Zelda raid.
Why did you guys put this?
I shared it in the in stream chat.
Oh, okay, that's how you spell it. Katsuoka. Copy. Raid. All right, let me get to my ending screen. Thank you all for being here. We're gonna go ahead and raid this person.
Yes,
They
thank you,
seem-
chat.
Thank you, Chad. Have fun, y'all.
Behave when you go say hi to this person.
Yes.
You're all amazing,
Behave,
wonderful, awesome
have
people.
Do the things that need to be done, including hydrate.
Very much.
Yes.
All right, let's get this started. Bye, everybody.
Bye.